And welcome, football fans, to another episode here of Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here for the 2026 NFL playoffs here in the divisional round, where we will have a big matchup in the AFC when we see the Houston Texans travel to take on the New England Patriots in Foxborough at Gillette Stadium, where we will see an incredible matchup, and the weather is going to be delightful here today, as we'll see the weather in the 30-degree temperatures with the chance of snow showers here today. Oh, folks, it should be an interesting matchup as we finally see the New England Patriots back in the divisional round of the playoffs. And on the other side, we have a Houston Texans franchise that is looking for their first ever win in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Which one of these two AFC teams will be able to punch their ticket to Denver at Mile High, where they will take on the number one seed Denver Broncos, who, hey, they got their own problems right now with the big breaking news over the night, where we see the Denver Broncos starting quarterback Bo Nix will miss the rest of the season due to a broken ankle, and now he's required to have surgery coming up on Tuesday, which means backup quarterback Jarrett Stidham will be the starter for the Denver Broncos as they host the AFC Championship coming up next week. But here, right now, on this beautiful football Sunday, we will see a clash of the Houston Texans taking on the New England Patriots. And man, this should be an interesting matchup here. I'm looking to see how this Texans defense, who is one of the best defensive units here in the NFL, match up with this New England Patriots offense after we've seen quarterback Drake May struggle in his first ever career playoff start last week. But this offense is ready to go with the running backs in the backfield, Henderson and Stevenson, with the receivers ready to be there and get plays made for their quarterback Drake May and this New England Patriots offense. But this Houston Texans offense will have to be the unit that steps up their game here today, as quarterback CJ Stroud knows very well he cannot have a repeat of what happened last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. So will that Houston Texans defense be able to step up their game without their number one wide receiver, Nico Collins, who is out for this game due to injury, which means we'll have to see other receivers and playmakers step up in this Houston Texans offense going up against a tough New England Patriots defense that definitely has playmakers across the field, not only at that defensive line and linebacker position, but also in that secondary, where they will give back playmaking quarterback Christian Gonzalez, who is expected to start here today for the New England Patriots defense. Been here moments for all my life. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Are you ready for some football on a Sunday party? It's the NFL playoffs, and we ready to get this thing started. And that's right, the New England Patriots battle the Houston Texans today, and oh, it's Tim Reynolds Show ready to bring you the play-by-play. And here we go, guys. The number one defense in the regular season will take on the New England Patriots, and there's DeMeco Ryans in his third season as the Houston Texans head coach. And the Texans are 0-6 all-time in the divisional round as they head into this matchup. And we see here Mike Vrabel as the head coach here. He is has a quarterback in Drake May, who leads the NFL in passer rating and completion percentage. And last week, the number 8 defense in the regular season took care of the Los Angeles Chargers. So we'll see how this New England Patriots team matches up against this Houston Texans team. Head coach Mike Vrabel and head coach DeMeco Ryans have faced each other on a gridiron before, but now we'll have to see which one of their two coach teams will be able to outplay one another as we are moments away from kickoff. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go! And we are underway in this one, and the kickoff will see the Patriots receive the opening kickoff, which means we'll see quarterback Drake May head onto the field with this New England Patriots offense, and in his first career playoff start, 66 rushing yards and over 260 passing yards there with 1 touchdown and 1 interception for Drake May. So here we go, 1st down and 10 for a snowy, wet, cold day here in Foxborough at Gillette Stadium. And here we go, folks. 1st down and 10 here for the quarterback, Drake May, who's under center. I formation. He'll hand it off. Stevenson met in the backfield and nowhere to go for Ramondre Stevenson. And that's Will Anderson Jr., who met the running back right at the line of scrimmage that almost goes for a tackle for loss. And we'll have to see left tackle Will Campbell and this offensive line really step up their game here today when they're going up against this stout defensive line for the Texans. And look for running back Ramondre Stevenson and Travion Henderson to be the big playmakers here for this offense for New England. And there's offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels in his 14th overall season as the Patriots OC. And now right side, a nice play made there. May trying to get the throw to his tight end, Hunter Henry, and that's number 39 who makes the play, batting that ball out of the hands of the tight end. A terrific defensive play here by 39, getting his hands right there in between the football and the hands of the receiver. An excellent defensive play there for the Texans. So that sets up 3rd down and long here for New England. Drake May will set up here in the shotgun, ball at the 35-yard line. And a 4-receiver set, quick throw to Diggs. Diggs right side's got some blockers, but not much there as the defense corrals the receiver, and he only gets a gain of 5 yards on there. And Totutu, number 39 is one of the first guys there making back-to-back plays there for that Houston defense, and it's going to be 4th down and 5 now for New England. All right, so thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel. Ooh. Appreciate y'all. What's going on? We're going to get to these comments here in a minute. What's going on, Carter? What's the game? We got Patriots and Texans. We got a nice kick here, and it's going to bounce. And Noel, he picks it up. He's going to try to return it here to the 30, to the 35, and tackle down at the 36-yard line. A good play there for the return man for the Texans. Zap, how we doing? Sir French, what's going on, man? Supporting the Bears in the playoffs. Heck yeah. Carter, bear down. Zap, bear down. What's going on, Lee? We got Grizz, man. I am a Bucs fan, dude. Just wearing, New England Patriots. This is actually made by my father-in-law. This t-shirt was made by my father-in-law. He used to actually have a contract with the NFL to sort of help make t-shirts and stuff, and this is one of the ones he made. So figured we got to rep it, right? Let's go. All right, appreciate you guys. We'll try to get to more of these comments here in a second. Get this poll set up. And now the Texans start out on offense here. The 26, play action. Stroud gets rid of it. Incomplete. And that one's a little off target there for the Texans quarterback looking for Hutchinson on the right side there, but cannot complete it.
I like the call. I like Nick Caley trying to get an easy completion to C.J. Stroud to open this game as he comes off of the play fake. He's got him. And as I mentioned, the same thing with Drake May. You see the elements right now with the weather, and no question it affected the throw. The field is slick.
So here we go, Stroud in the shotgun at the 26-yard line. He'll hand it off on the draw play. Woody Marks up the middle, gets it up to about the 29-yard line, so it'll be a gain of 3, and that sets up 3rd down and long.
There's been a change up front for the Texans as Trent Brown is inactive in this game. Titus Howard starts at right tackle. And they hurry it up on 3rd and 7. Quick throw. That's Kirk. A bobble on a wide open.
So we see Kirk there cannot corral the pass as C.J. Stroud try to get the ball out quickly, and it's a quick 3 and out here for the New England defense, and that's a terrific stop for the Patriots. And oh man, almost ended up being an interception there by the Patriots linebacker after Christian Kirk could not corral that pass.
He was in a position to possibly come down with the interception. The two teams trade 3 and outs to start the ball game, and Tommy Townsend will punt it to Marcus Jones, who is an electrifying returner. Beautiful punt.
So we see here Jones on the return gets it up to the 25 to the 30 and tackled down near the 33-yard line. All right, there we go, guys.
EJ speed downfield to make the stop. Drake May, second possession. First time they went 3 and out. No score.
We a little behind there, B unit. How we doing, man? Hope you guys are doing good. What's going on from Scotland? What's going on, Scotty? How we doing, Scotty McIntyre? Dave, how we doing? Welcome into the chat. Lee, welcome back. And Zap, welcome back. How we doing, man? Benjamin, what's up, man? I'm rolling with the Patriots here in this one, guys. Yep. You know, hey, we wear the jerseys all the time, right? And I thought about wearing my Tom Brady gray jersey that I'd like to wear, especially because, you know, I'm picking the Patriots here in this one. But honestly, man, like, figure why not go with the t-shirt this time, you know, switch it up a little bit. I hope you guys like the fit. Hope we're doing good. What's going on? Lifesaver says Houston 27-23 win. What's up, JR Weezy? This is AFC Championship now. Yeah, and it could be the case with Bo Nix being out, man. So since Bo Nix is out, what do you think about the Broncos? Says Kid. I think the Broncos are going to have to lean heavily on their defense in order for them to get the victory in the AFC Championship. Do you remember me from yesterday? Yeah, Small Edits. Welcome back, brother. Hope you're doing well. Sydney, what's going on? Welcome back. Hope you're doing good. Yes, I do remember you. Lee, how we doing? Go New England. Heck yeah, Lee. Welcome back, my brother. We got here. Dixon says, hashtag Mayday. Heck yeah. Let's go. B Unit. Yeah, we a little late, man. I think so. Yeah, let's get rid of the hate speech here. 49ers got their butt kicked. Yeah, without a doubt, dude. Without a doubt. Yeah, that's not true. A Small Edits. Peyton Manning is not coming out of retirement. I can promise you that, dude. Oh, that'd be hilarious, though. All right, guys. So we're here now after the first 2 drives of the game for both of these teams. For the Texans, they go 3 plays, 3 yards, and they're forced to punt. And the same thing for New England on their opening drive. It's a 3 and out. So we've got a 0-0 ball game here in this one. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here. Let's get you a score update. So Texans, 0. Patriots, 0 in the first quarter. All right, guys. For any of you guys watching the game, if it sounds like I'm behind, let me know. I'm on the ESPN app, so hopefully that means we're really on the live feed. At least I hope so. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 now for Drake May. Play action, looking to throw, gets it to Stevenson. Stevenson, right side's got some lane there, and a nice catch and run for number 38. He gets it up the field for a gain of 8 yards on that play, and it brings up 2nd down and 2. So a little bit of snow coming out here, and there's the first team All-Pro, Will Anderson there, and don't forget about Daniil Hunter there on the right side of that defensive line as well. And we see here Derek Stingley Jr., the first team All-Pro, but this secondary is one of the best in the league there for the Texans. So 2nd down and 1. Ball at the 43-yard line. Handoff. Stevenson. Right side's got a lane. Past the 45 to the 50. To the 45 to the 40 and out of bounds near the 38-yard line for number 38. And that's a 1st down, Patriots. And New England with a nice run there from their running back, Ramondre Stevenson. As we see here, he bounces this one to the right side. Good blocking. Man, looks like Hunter Henry got away with a holding call there on that one. But the running back springs loose for a nice gain on that play. A gain of 20 yards and out of bounds at the Houston 37-yard line. So here we go. Toss play, left side. Henderson got some blockers, but he's met in the backfield. And that's the playmaking safety, Petrie, number 5, who gets in and makes the tackle for a loss. The Texans come up with a huge tackle for loss on that play.
And he comes up with a big play here in in the early portion of this ball game.
So Petrie able to get in between the blockers and get to the running back. Reed also there to help him out. So 2nd down and 12. And Petrie last week with 7 tackles, 2 tackles for loss against the Steelers. And now May in the shotgun throws. Oh, Henderson met in the backfield and swarmed by the defense for the Texans. And Houston not letting anything get out away from them, especially on that quick screen play to the running back. Drake May in the shotgun here tries to get rid of the football quickly. And unfortunately for Henderson, he is met by 2 defenders right away as Tutotu there, number 39, gets there and makes the tackle for a loss. So now 3rd and 14, the Patriots are going backwards. May in the shotgun, looking to throw, right side, completes it over the middle, Diggs right there near the 1st down marker. And it's going to be 4th down and 1 after that gain of 13. So now inside the 30, will the Patriots try to go for the field goal here? In these type of conditions, it might be better for them to try to go for it here. So 4th and 1, less than 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
That have gotten away from him. 4th and 1. This makes a lot of sense. Opportunity for
So the ball here now at the 28-yard line. May in the shotgun, 3 wide receiver set. No, it's a 4 wide receiver set. Stevenson in the backfield. Blitz coming. They pick it up. Right side's caught. And that's Douglas to the 10, to the 5. And it's a touchdown. Patriots. And New England strikes first with the 28-yard touchdown by Demario Douglas, who broke loose through the middle of the defense, and there was a missed assignment there for the Houston Texans because we see Drake May dice up that secondary there on that beautiful throw, finding his receiver number 3, Demario Douglas, over the middle of the field, and it's a big touchdown, New England. And the Patriots with the extra point will take a 7-0 lead here in this one. And Mike Vrabel is fired up for his squad here. Oh, Weldon is putting some money, man. Long day for May today. Yep, DB just ate his words. That's for sure, bro. I like the red jersey, New England. Oh, Terrence, heck yeah, dude. I need to get me one of those old school New England Patriots red jerseys, man. Thank you, guys. I hope y'all are doing good. Lee, what's up, brother? Welcome back. Go Patriots. Thank you, Small Edits, for giving me that. I'm glad I'm ahead of somebody, man. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, for me, guys, try to switch up the fit every now and then. You know, don't want to wear the same jerseys or same outfit every time. That's why we wear the different colored sleeves and stuff like that. And soon I'll be getting me some different colored sweatbands and stuff like that as well. You know, I even did it with the shaving and the haircut, you know, yesterday, guys. So hopefully you're liking the new fit here in this one. What's up, Small Edits? Look, man, if I was a Bills fan, I would think, yeah, you may feel that way. Did the Bills get screwed is the question here from Small Edits in the channel. Look, in my opinion, I can't necessarily say that the Bills got screwed because on both of those penalties, I really thought that they called what was there. I thought there was some pass interference there. There was maybe not clear-cut pass interference, but enough there to possibly throw a flag. But with that being said, even if those flags don't get thrown, you're not winning a playoff game when you turn the ball over 5 times. Like, that's what the Bills did. Josh Allen had one of his worst, if not the worst playoff game of his career with all the turnovers he had. That offense was not consistent enough because they turned the ball over too much. If the Bills don't turn the ball over, they win win this game straight out. And you know, the disappointing thing about it is that we did have a great game going into overtime, but Bo Nix being out just makes you even feel worse for the Bills. And you see here, it looks like, oh man, the defender tried to make a play on the ball for Douglas. And oh my goodness, he even got a fingertip on the football. But Douglas was able to bring that in and take it into the end zone. So a terrific play for Douglas to catch that one off of the tip from the defender for Houston. And a nice play there gives New England a 7-0 lead here with 9.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. So Braxton Berrios, he's getting a play here, and he's got that one up to about the 30-yard line. And slips as we're starting to see a little more rain than snow here now on the field. It's coming down very lightly, but it will affect how we play football here. And wow, look at that. For the Texans, 9 playoff appearances, 0-6 in the divisional round, 0 conference championship appearances, and 0 Super Bowls for the Houston Texans. Yeah, man, small edits, that was just tough to see, man. Tough to see. All right, so now Texans at the 29-yard line. Stroud under center in a jumbo set here. Stroud will hand it off. Marks has to bounce around, gets around the 30, and a big hit to the rookie who lost his helmet. And man, Patriots defense is coming out, hitting early on in this game. And Woody Marks a little slow to pick up the helmet there. I wonder if they're going to get him checked out. And we're looking at the replay here. And yeah, oh my goodness, yeah, someone needs to get our boy Woody Marks there checked out with the double helmet there. But hey, he's still in the backfield. Tough son of a gun, man. So here we go. Play action, Stroud looking downfield. Oh, and there's Carlton Davis making a play on the football to bat it down, and it's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and long coming up now for the Texans.
With a good defensive play by the receiver. Yeah, Jaden Higgins, he's able to get on top of Carlton Davis. You see, he's got a couple steps, but the
that
ball,
was weird.
It's just coming out of CJ's hands. He's not able to get a firm grip. It's slick, it's wet. I can relate to it. Some quarterbacks.
So 3rd down and 8. The ball here's at the 31-yard line. So Stroud 0 for 3 in the shotgun now, looking to throw. Stroud plenty of time, steps up in the pocket, gets rid of it. He finds his man, Dalton Schultz, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 30. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line, and it's a first down, Texans. And what a play by C.J. Stroud. There was great protection there from the offensive line and gave Stroud a few more extra seconds to step up in the pocket, and Stroud looks back to his left and finds his tight end Schultz, who came open off of blocking, and he's wide open on the left side for a huge gain for the Texans. So now at the 27-yard line, the Texans lined up here, and oh man, there's a false start there. That's going to back up the Texans after a 42-yard pass play to Dalton Schultz. Unfortunately, it is the tight end who ends up with the first penalty flag of the game here for the Texans. Amber saying, let's go Houston. Heck yeah, man. All right, so 1st and 15 here now for the Texans. Chubb in the backfield now. Stroud under center. Play action. Stroud under pressure. Gets rid of it. It's caught. What a play. And the wide receiver Higgins, the rookie, makes a terrific grab. But how about that throw from C.J. Stroud? As we see here, the blitz comes from the New England Patriots defense, and the pressure is right in the face to the quarterback, who gets rid of it just in time and finds his wide receiver coming across the field for a nice gain there on 1st down and long. So a gain of 9. At the 23, looking to throw. Stroud in the shotgun, tipped up and almost turns into a turnover, but that ball hits the ground. So that's going to be 3rd down and 6 now for the Texans. And for Houston, they get a lucky break there on that one as we see Ellis, number 53, the linebacker in the coverage there, and he tips that football and it almost ends up an interception. And there's a lot of linebackers in it with the last name Ellis. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. So here we go. 3rd down and 6. Ball at the 23-yard line. Stroud in the shotgun. 4 wide receiver set. Looking to throw to 3-man rush. Right side. Caught! And that's Hutchinson. And Hutchinson gets it inside the 15. It's Christian Kirk, though, with the grab. And I could have sworn I seen a face mask on that play. But there, we've got a penalty flag here, folks. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be a personal foul. Face mask on the defense of the Patriots.
Face mask on the play, we'll find out. Yeah, I think that's what they're huddled up trying to.
So we see here the referees talking about this one. We've got 7 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. New England leads 7-0 over Houston.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense number 7. Half the distance penalty. Automatic first down.
So half the distance to the goal. You see it there on the replay. That's definitely a face mask on Carlton Davis, number 7 of the defense, and it's going to be 1st and goal now for the Texans. So Houston trying to respond to the touchdown drive from the Patriots here. Talk about a good start to this football game. So Patriots have allowed a touchdown on 95% of goal-to-go drives this season. That's last in the NFL. So handoff, Woody, nowhere to go for the Patriots. They make a terrific stop there on defense to set up 2nd down and goal. And the running back, Woody Marks, nowhere to go for number 27 for the Texans. And that'll set up 2nd down and goal with the long way to go. Sonny, how we doing? Great to have you back. And yeah, small edits we are watching on the ESPN app. Think the Patriots and Rams? Oh man, that'd be crazy. So here we go. Play action. Stroud rolling to his right. Gets it to his tight end. Dalton Schultz right there. And he's tackled down at the 1-yard line. And the Houston Texans tight end who got them down here in the red zone area almost gets him a touchdown. A terrific play call there by Houston as they got the ball quickly to their tight end off of the rollout play action pass. And C.J. Stroud looks very good on this drive here for the Texans. Heck yeah, Mr. Block, how we doing? So here we go, 3rd down and goal. Jumbo set here, I formation, handoff. Woody in the end zone, and it goes for a touchdown. But ladies and gentlemen, we've got a flag on the field. Is this going to be on the defense? We're going to have to wait and see here. The refs are talking about it. Is this going to stand? Oh, no, it's an illegal shift on the offense, and that's going to bring back that touchdown for the Texans, and a tough break there for Houston. What's up, Frog? We got the score in the chat here. The Patriots are winning 7-0. So we see here Schultz in motion here. So here we go. 3rd down and goal. At the 7-yard line, Stroud in the shotgun, looking to throw. Plenty of time. Stroud, gets rid of it and overthrows his intended target. And Stroud just had to get rid of that football. So on 4th and goal, the Texans are going to bring out the field goal unit. And that's a great stop there for the Patriots red zone defense. And for the Texans, a missed opportunity after they thought they had the touchdown.
Dalton Schultz was on the move, and it's a field goal try here by Fairbairn. Yeah, those are tough. Your 3rd and goal and short yardage situation.
Fairbairn here to attempt the 25-yard field goal to get the Texans on the board. And the kick is up and good. And Houston will get 3 points on the board to make it a 7-3 game here in New England. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to help support one of the fastest growing play-by-play and sports entertainment channels here on YouTube. Man, what a great start to this game, guys. A good back-and-forth first quarter here. It's really disappointing to see the Texans not end up with the touchdown on that drive as the penalty takes away the touchdown from the running back there and then sets up the field goal, obviously, after not being able to convert on the 3rd and goal. So we see on that last drive for the Texans, 10 plays, 65 yards, and they connect with the 25-yard field goal to make it a 7-3 ball game here in New England with just over 5 minutes left to go. And after we've seen the New England Patriots have a 6-play, 66-yard drive to get the 28-yard touchdown to Demario Douglas, we'll see how the New England Patriots are able to do now coming back on offense with the game now being 7-3. What's up, Eli? Who do you got? The Bears or the Rams? I'm going with the Rams just slightly. I think the Bears are definitely going to make a game of it. You got to make sure you watch all the way to the end of that fourth quarter because the Bears have been a fourth quarter team this season. And I do think the Bears are going to cause some problems for the Rams, especially with the Bears defense being similar to the Carolina Panthers defense a little bit, and also the way Carolina likes to run the football. That's definitely the strength of the Bears as well. So if Carolina gave the Rams fits, then we know Chicago's going to give them some fits here. So I think it's going to be a close game, but I'm going with the Rams just slightly because of that playoff experience from Sean McVay and quarterback Matthew Stafford. They've got a lot more experience in these sort of games than Caleb Williams and the head coach Ben Johnson there for the Chicago Bears. So really, when it came right down to it, when you're splitting hairs trying to pick which one of these teams you're going for me, I'd pick the Rams just slightly because of that playoff experience there by the head coach and quarterback. All right, so we're getting ready for the kickoff. Here's the Patriots. Get the ball back here with 5:26 left to go here in the first quarter. All right, let's crack open a cold one here, folks. Woo! Let's go. Cheers to y'all, man. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Brady, baby. Brady, baby. Eli, thank you, man. I appreciate that. So we'll see a return here for the Patriots, and it's Williams who gets tripped up right across the 20. Oh, the ball came loose, but Patriots get back on top of it, so that won't matter. I believe he was down anyways, but it'll bring out Drake May and the Patriots offense here at about the 22-yard line. And that last drive for Drake May, we've seen Ramondre Stevenson get things started with a big run off to the right side. And then on a 3rd down and 14, we see Stephon Diggs get over the middle of the field. He got a gain of about 13. And then on 4th and 1, as they tried to send the blitz here, the Patriots were able to pick it up. And then the play made by Douglas, who was able to make the touchdown grab off the tip pass. So now May in the shotgun, delayed handoff to Henderson. Nowhere to go for the New England running back. Ralph, what's going on, man? Did you know Fairburn? No, I don't. No, I haven't, but thank you, Small Edits. It's the longest name in NFL history. Oh, I think there's more than that. D'Amico Ryan's the 5th head coach in NFL history to get a playoff win in each of his first 3 seasons. Congratulations to D'Amico Ryans, man. So here we go at the 22-yard line here. New England in the shotgun. They've got Stevenson and the fullback to the right of him. And play action here. May looking to throw right side. It's tipped, incomplete. And that looked like a wobbly pass coming out from Drake May. But instead, it looks like the defensive line got a hand on it. And after what we seen last week against the Steelers, it continues here in this week as we see the Texans D-line able to get their hands up here and bat that one down. Look, 3 different defenders got their hands up in front of Drake May. A terrific play made there. Looks like by Barnett, number 95. So it sets up 3rd down and long from the 22-yard line. Drake May in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched up on the left. 4-man rush for the Texans. May under pressure. Ball's loose. Fumble. It's on the ground. Houston's right there. And it's still fumbling around. And New England gets back on top of it. And what a play for the Houston's defensive line as they strip the ball out of the hands of the quarterback. And Drake May's got nowhere to go. And what a play by Danielle Hunter with the blocker all over him. The right tackle gets blown up as Hunter gets his hand on the football. The ball comes loose, and the Texans are not able to get on top of the football. But that's a huge loss for New England, and now a punt in their own end zone. And we'll see a return here. Noel at the 42. He's going to take it up to the 45, to the 50. Out of bounds at the 48-yard line across midfield. And that's going to be a terrific start for the Houston Texans offense. Austin, how behind are we, man? Well, that's not that bad, dude. I mean, come on, Austin. Like, I can't control the internet, and the live connection. They say it's live, right? But it's not. If you're closer to where the game is, you're going to be pretty much watching that way before I get to it. So, hey, look, we're going to make the best of it here, guys. That's what we do here, all right? It is what it is. Dun 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 dun, bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum. Austin, thank you, man. I appreciate you coming to hang out here. What's up? What you have? 5'8"? I'd rather listen to. Oh well, thank you. The California. I'd rather listen to the. If you give, what does that mean? All right, just waiting to get back here from commercial break. I appreciate you guys hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Oh, look at that. David said he lives 20 minutes from the Patriots Stadium. Heck yeah, it must be rocking over there near Gillette Stadium. Nate, what's up? Nader says, believe. Ah, man. Yikes, 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 dude. I feel so bad for Broncos fans, man. Corey, welcome back. Ralph, how we doing, man? It's the longest name in NFL history? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know, man. It would be nice if they didn't show ads, but that's how they make money, man. So here we go. At the 47-yard line, Stroud hands it off. Woody Marks, nowhere to go, and he's tackled down for a loss. So Kayvon Chason, who made a play there in the backfield, that's going to go for no gain. 2nd down and 10. Now for the Texans. And oh no, ladies and gentlemen, the playmaking tight end Dalton Schultz is headed into the locker room here for Houston. That's not a good sign here for the Texans. So now Stroud in the shotgun here. Ball at the 47. 2nd down and 10. Blitz coming. The Patriots almost get there. It's thrown incomplete. And Stroud able to get rid of that football somehow. But it's incomplete. Broken up by Woodson, number 31. And we see here Stroud almost took a big sack on this one as the blitz came. The pressure right in the face of the quarterback. And Stroud just gets rid of it. And we see Higgins, number 81, was the intended target. He gets over the middle of the field, and the safety, Woodson, gets right there to make a play on the football. So here we go, 3rd down and 10. Ball at the 47-yard line. Stroud in the shotgun. Blitz coming. Stroud gets rid of it. Right side. Let's caught. And what a grab on the left side of the field by Higgins. It's going to be short of about a yard. on that play, but what a throw from C.J. Stroud with the blitz coming here from New England. An all-out blitz. Stroud gets rid of it, gets hit after the throw as well, and way to go for Higgins to go up and make that grab. He gets it 2 feet down, 1, 2, right there. Beautiful catch, but he will be about a half a yard short. So 4th down and 1. Stroud under center in the 2 tight end set here for Houston. And Stroud looks like he's going to try to draw him off sides. No, they hike it. Handoff here. Nick Chubb right there. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down, Texans. The first carry for Nick Chubb is an important one. And it's a good gain there.
He's questionable to return with a calf injury. Spent a brief amount of time in the medical tent and immediately had to go to the locker room. You see the injury happen right here. Our cameras caught that. We'll keep an eye on if Schultz can return. Obviously a key piece of that drive they had before this possession.
Yeah, 82 catches during the regular season.
So not good to see that. Dalton Schultz questionable to return with a calf injury. So 1st down and 10 here at the 37. Looking to throw. Stroud under pressure. Gets rid of it. Left side. Oh no. Carlton Davis makes the grab. But did he get 2 feet in? And they're going to call it a pick. And what an interception by Carlton Davis. Number 7, there's 1 foot. Got the knee down. And with the knee down, Carlton Davis comes up with the interception for New England.
Sure does look like it's in. It's close as to whether or not it was on the line, but it looks good to me, Russell. I agree, Troy. It looks like that knee is in, even if it rolls.
What a play for Stephon Diggs. The knee comes down. He holds onto the ball, I believe. And I think that's going to stand as a interception for New England.
It's another C.J. Stroud turnover.
Woo!
Turned it over 3 times in Pittsburgh, and right now this is being called an interception. They'll check it. We'll get the call.
So they'll check it on the replay here, but man. Steve, what's going on, man? Going Texans, heck yeah. Austin said you're pretty good at things. Well, thank you, Austin. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the channel. And look at that. David from the New England area is keeping us all up to date. Appreciate you, man. Corey, what's going on, man? Thank you, brother. Come on, Texans. And then we got Large Pro saying go Rams. Heck yeah. Bear down for 420 somewhere. Let's go. Whoever wins this game is basically going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I don't know how big of a chance the Broncos are going to have there, guys, to be honest with you. All right, so we got an interception, looks like there. It should stand. Stephon Diggs got, or I should say, Carlton Davis got the knee down there on a terrific diving interception. And, man, you got to feel for C.J. Stroud here, man. He has struggled in these first couple of playoff games with turning the football over, and that's just not like C.J. Stroud, man. So, really, I think if the Texans are not able to pull off the win here today, there's going to be a lot of questions about whether or not C.J. Stroud is the guy for the Texans going forward, especially with him turning the football over here. But we do know that offensive line needs to play better for the Texans. The D-line, especially the defensive blitzes that are coming from New England, are giving the Houston Texans a lot of fits here. Honestly, anytime they're sending pressure, Stroud needs to get the football out quickly, whether that's just throwing the ball away or not. He can't be taking sacks with this defense, and now, unfortunately, he has his first turnover and interception of the game. Yeah, kid, what I think about Bo Nix being out is just a shame. You know, Bo Nix has really gotten the team this far to where they're at. And I got to say, it's just really, really sad for Broncos fans and for Denver fans. I mean, that defense will keep them in that game. But if you're either one of these teams, the Texans or the Patriots going into next week, like, you feel pretty good about your chances of being able to beat the Broncos because I know Jarrett Stidham's been in the league quite a while, but I'm not expecting some Nick Foles type of magic here when it comes to Jarrett Stidham. And unfortunately, the Denver offense is not a very good rushing football team, so they can't really lean on that either. So 1st and 10 now for New England at the 18-yard line. Handoff Stevenson, and the draw play gets him up to the 23-yard line. So a gain of about 5. And the snow's starting to come down now quite a bit. And we'll see how that plays into the rest of this matchup here.
At home against the Rams, they are -2 in the playoffs, so they got away with turnovers in Pittsburgh. You don't get the feeling.
So you see here, C.J. Stroud, 2 fumbles lost and 2 interceptions this season. So now here from the 23-yard line, 2nd down and 5 for the Patriots. Drake May under center, 2 receiver set. Play action. No, May's going to run it here. It's a botched play, I believe. Oh, and the ball came loose, and the Texans say they have it. And we're going to see here in this one. And the Texans say they have the football. And then there's the signal. It's a turnover and a first down. Texans. And oh my goodness, Drake May ran the ball up the middle on what looked like a missed play assignment. May is tripping here. There's the replay. The ball is loose. It comes out and it's a fumble. And recovered by Houston. What a play by the Texans defense, knocking that football out, and young quarterback Drake May unfortunately makes another key mistake. Now, can the Texans offense take advantage of another turnover by their defense? Oh my goodness.
5-3 on the game, 5-3. Thank you.
Houston's ball there.
So with 53 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, the Texans have their second turnover here of this game, or I should say second fumble. The first one recovered, I believe.
Patriots turn the ball back over 2 plays later after the...
So that is their first turnover. So now here we go. The Texans in the shotgun. Stroud looking left side, completes it. Higgins with a nice catch. And Gonzalez, the one with the coverage there. A gain of about 7 sets up 2nd down and short here for the Texans offense.
The ball about as well as they have all year. It was a big part of why they had the success they had. Woody Marks with his first 100.
If you're C.J. Stroud, you've got to be loving this, man. You throw the interception and your defense has your back and able to get the football back here. And now the Texans are in business. And right here at the 22-yard line, it's a jumbo set. Stroud under center. It's going to hand off here. Woody Marks right side's got a lane across the 20 and gets close to that first down marker. We'll see where they spot the football. It could be enough for a new set of downs for the Texans offense. And for Houston, they need to try to run the football a little bit more. But ladies and gentlemen, that will take us to the end of the first quarter of this astounding matchup here in the AFC playoffs. It's 7, the New England Patriots, and 3 for the Houston Texans here at the end of the first quarter. It's been a great back and forth matchup already to start this game, and we are in store for a bunch of football left in these 3 quarters. Thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys support the channel by hitting that like button and subscribing to Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. All right, guys, we're going to get to a little score update here. So end of the first quarter. We got Texans 3. Booyah! All right, appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to support this growing sports entertainment channel, guys. You guys can also hit me up with any shout outs or football questions you guys have right here on the live stream with those super chats. So appreciate you guys hanging out. Yeah, Joe, we are definitely in for a dogfight here, brother. That is for sure. And guys, don't forget, at halftime, we'll give you guys a halftime stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. And hey, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to get a Grassi raid. Woo! Hey, man, you gotta believe in it. You gotta manifest it in order to achieve it, right? So hey, you never know. You never know. So all right, just waiting to get back from the commercial breaks here, guys, to get back to the football game. Always liked your streams. Well, thank you, Corey. Appreciate you, man. Can you tell me some news about today? Yeah, so small edit, some news about today. So, what do we get? So Kevin Stefanski ends up being the new head coach for the Atlanta Falcons. The New York Giants did get their 5-year deal done with Coach John Harbaugh for him to become the next head coach for the New York Giants. I was a little worried about that one because I heard reports that Harbaugh wanted his kind of own general manager, but I guess the Giants really persuaded him into coming and being a part of their franchise. So good move, I think, by the Giants. For the Atlanta Falcons, like, I'm not sure, man. Like, I'm not saying Kevin Stefanski can't coach. He's a 2-time coach of the year for a reason, right? But I just don't know if he's the right coach to be in this offense. But Kirk Cousins is there, and we did say last offseason that Kirk Cousins with Kevin Stefanski probably would work out great here. And now you got to imagine with Michael Penix Jr. coming back from an ACL tear, they'll be able to start with Christian Kirk next year. And hey, Kevin Stefanski is going to make that team a lot more competitive, I think. So 3rd down and 1 here and looking for the tush push here, and the Texans have it for the first down. Houston. So there we go. Oh, dang, Mrs. Reynolds coming in here firing. What's up, Keith? How we doing, brother? King of Kings is here. Fuck yeah, let's go, Keith. How we doing, brother? And Scatterboo, Super Bowl win. What's up, brother? Welcome back, man. So here we go, Stroud. 1st and 10, gets it to Woody Marks on the screen. Woody cuts it back inside, tackled down near the 10-yard line. Ellis laying the hammer there with the big shoulder tackle, and it's going to be 2nd down and short for the Texans. A nice 6-yard catch and run there by the running back. As we see here, the Stroud, CJ Stroud trying to get the ball out of his hand quickly. One of 2 teams to convert less than 50% of their red zone drives in each of the last 2 seasons. That offense for Houston has to step up here, folks. Vikings might sign Kirk back. Yeah, they'd have to trade for him. All right, so here we go. 2nd down and 4. Stroud in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. Ball near the 10-yard line. Hands it off. Woody Marks on the draw play. Nowhere to go. And once again, the Houston running back loses his helmet. And it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
The Eagles is a physical presence as a linebacker in the middle of this defense, and he knocked Mark's helmet off on this play.
So you see here on the draw play, Marks takes the handoff. He bounces to the left side, and Ellis, the linebackers, are very patient, waiting for the running back to make his move before they get there to make the tackle. And for Woody Marks, man, someone tell him to tighten up that chin strap. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. So 3rd down and 4. And the snow's starting to come down here. Stroud in the shotgun in a 3 wide receiver set. New England showing blitz. They bring the blitz. Stroud throws right side. It's caught. Touchdown! Texans! And what a throw and what a grab. Christian Kirk with the 10-yard touchdown reception. And what a throw from C.J. Stroud as he threw it up into the corner of the end zone right there at the first pylon, the front pylon, as Christian Kirk is lined up in the slot. On the right side, it's just an out route, one-on-one with the defender. Jones can't make a play on the football, and Stroud puts it up only where his receiver can make the catch. What a throw there from C.J. Stroud, and it's a touchdown, Texans. And with that extra point, Houston takes a 3-point lead here in the 2nd quarter of this AFC Divisional round matchup. What a drive by the Texans after their defense helped them out after C.J. Stroud throws an interception. We see just a couple of plays later, a fumble recovered by the Texans defense, and Stroud makes sure he takes advantage of the turnover with points and a touchdown, Texans. What a sequence of plays there, folks. Let's go over that last drive there for the Houston Texans. It's 6 plays, 27 yards off of the turnover from their defense, and a 10-yard touchdown pass from C.J. Stroud to Christian Kirk gives the Houston Texans a 10-7 lead on the road against the New England Patriots. Let's give you guys an updated score now on the channel. Appreciate you guys. Woo! Good game. Got a good game here, folks. Oh, no. Wrong. Who do you think the Browns are going to draft this year? Dude, I have no idea. I really don't. I really don't. I think what's more important right now for the Browns is who's going to be their next head coach. It does look like Jim Schwartz, their defensive coordinator, is a very respected candidate, I think, in that locker room, and he's been a head coach before, so that could be the guy who's leading the way for Cleveland going into next year. But man, just so many questions about Cleveland heading into next year, right? Like, I don't know. And the one thing I'm a little disappointed in Cleveland, just to say this here, guys, why hasn't Cleveland tried to get an interview with Dabo Swinney? I know he's a college coach. He's been on the Clemson Tigers for a long time here, there in South Carolina. But after what happened this past year with all kind of the tension and turmoil and drama that people were pushing on Coach Dabo Swinney with him having sort of a down year this year, man, Cleveland would be smart to try to get him to come be their head coach, especially with Deshaun Watson still under contract next year. If anyone could bring out anything in CJ Watson or maybe even Shedeur Sanders or Dylan Gabriel, it could be Dabo Swinney, in my opinion. But hey, that's just my opinion. So we'll see a return here from New England at the 10. Gets up to the 20, to the 25. Cut down, and he cuts down at the 27-yard line. So that's where we'll see the Patriots take over here on offense.
Yeah, Joe, Mike Vrabel has been in Drake May's ear all season about leadership, reminding him that guys are looking at him to see how he handles things when things are going well and especially when they are not. And one thing that May told us that he learned...
Mrs. Reynolds, Tim Reynolds, you want to go for a Dr. Pepper sometime? Well, absolutely. Man, asking me for a Dr. Pepper? Let's go. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. May, left side, and what a play by Lassiter! Number 4 almost tips that to himself, and he bats it down for an incomplete pass. What a play made there by the defensive back for the Houston defense. And the Texans got a playmaker in Lassiter. This man stretched out, batted the ball down, almost tipped it to himself for the interception, but it's incomplete. 2nd down and 10 now for the Patriots. What's going on, Little Dice? Appreciate you with the 100 in the chat, brother. And now handoff here. Henderson on the draw play gets it up the middle for only a gain of 3. So it's going to be 3rd down and long here for the Patriots.
Here in this first half has been that they just have had too many 3rd and longs. So they've gotten into these 3rd and long situations.
This one's almost done. So give me like 5 minutes.
Been 3rd and 10 or more, and this is the shortest one they've had at 3rd and 7.
Mrs. Reynolds.
That was a story a week ago.
Little Dice, appreciate you, dude. What's up, Matt? How we doing, man? Little Dice, appreciate you, dog. Let's go. Little 2 Dice, let's go. All right, so 3rd and 7. Drake May looking to throw under pressure. Hunter gets there, but he breaks out of the sack. May scrambling left side. Gets enough for the 1st down. Patriots. And a nice move there by the quarterback for New England. As you see here, the pressure was getting right to the face of the quarterback. Hunter makes a nice move, and May had to make a move to avoid the sack, break out of the tackle, and then scrambles forward to get a nice gain of about 10 yards on that play. A gain of 8 on the scramble by Drake May. And he's got the most scrambled 1st downs in the NFL with 27. And now the handoff for Henderson goes nowhere on 1st and 10. And that's going to set up 2nd down and long. And the running game has not been able to get much going here other than that long run by Stevenson on the right side. And oh boy, looks like Henderson The rookie running back is down on the field here.
Games Brady played 48, 133 rush yards. He just won championships along the way. And for Drake May, he's played 2 and he's carried it for 78.
I'd take those Lombardi trophies over those yards any day.
Football versus Dr. Pepper, it's a tie. No, they're meant to be together, man. Yeah. And the snow's starting to come down here in New England as we got to take an injury timeout. Hopefully, Travion Henderson is okay. He's the one who looks like he's injured on the play here. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. We've got the score updated. Right now, the Texans are leading 10-7, but New England is driving down the football field here on this drive. We've got just over 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And New England right now on their own 39-yard line as they're trying to get this one into scoring range here. Excuse me. I'm an animal. Look like a Bible. Small edits. I hope we don't get an overtime game again, but hey, it is what it is, you know? What's up, Keith? You're listening to the greatest commentary on YouTube, Tim Reynolds Show. Please hit those 3 buttons, like and share and subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate you, Keith. Ooh, Mrs. Reynolds getting a little wild in the chat, isn't she? I should stream the same live stream for the next game and just change the title. Now, small edits, because then when it ends up being uploaded, then I only get credit for the one video. See, you want to do 2 because I got to make a thumbnail for each video. So it's like if I'm going to work and do that much effort there, then I might as well just do 2 videos. You know, it is what it is. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow night we will be doing the national championship game here, the play-by-play live on Tim Reynolds Show for the Miami Hurricanes taking on the Indiana Hoosiers. It looks like Henderson's okay on the sideline here. So May in the shotgun, a 4-wide receiver set. Ball at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw here. 3-man rush. May left side. It hits the ground, intended for Boguet. And it's incomplete, so 3rd down and long coming up for New England.
You know, Will Anderson obviously having a great year, first-team All-Pro this year, and it's just been absolutely electric. Had a big game last week. Last week, however, he lined up more over the left tackle than what he generally has throughout the year. Normally, he lines up over the right tackle, and that's carried over into this game again.
You want the last little bit of this one?
Working a little bit more over the left tackle.
Thank you.
Will Campbell.
Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds. All right, so here we go. May in the shotgun looking for a deep throw. He's got a man and just overthrows Williams, number 18. That's going to set up 4th down and 9. And Drake May had his man down the field but wasn't able to complete that pass. So 4th down and long coming up now for the Patriots. They're going to be forced to punt. So you see here, Lassiter does get beat off the line of scrimmage. Williams is downfield, but the Patriots quarterback not able to put the ball on him where he needed to. So the punt coming up here. The Texans looking for a fair catch right near the 25-yard line, and that's where C.J. Stroud and the Texans offense will take over as they come back out of the field. And the snow's starting to come down there in New England at Foxborough, at Gillette Stadium. So we'll see what happens. Mr. Tim, what's your favorite NFL team, sir? My favorite NFL team is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And yeah, normally, guys, I wear my Buccaneers jersey on just about all my live streams that I do, unless I have a jersey of one of the teams that is playing that day, especially with my Buccaneers being out today. This t-shirt, very special to me, guys. I am rooting for the Patriots here today, but this shirt was actually made by my father-in-law, who's very talented with arts and also on the computer with graphic design. So he actually used to design t-shirts for the NFL and other companies like that. So this is one of his creations. So repping the shirt here today as we're rooting for the Patriots with the red sleeves as well and the gray wristbands. So here we go. 1st and 10, Stroud, play action, rolling to his left, under pressure, Stroud gets rid of it, it's floated up, and it's intercepted at the 20, at the 10, at the 5, and into the end zone, touchdown, Patriots, and what a play made by the defense for New England as they get a 25-yard pick six from Marquise Jones, the special team standout and the defensive back who was there for the tip drill. Oh my goodness. We seen the pressure get to CJ Stroud and that ball just floats up in the air and Jones just jumps up and says, I got it, boys, and I'm taking it to the house for a pick six. Touchdown, New England! And what a play from the Patriots defense. And now New England regains the lead here with 10.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. And the second big turnover by CJ Stroud has cost the Texans in this one. Wow, what a play, guys. What a play.
Extra point by the rookie Andy Borregales. Patriots back out in front by 4. Marcus Jones, what a player. Only one in the league with an offensive, defensive, special teams touchdown since he entered the league. There's the pressure by Chason. There's the pick by Jones. The touchdown. And the Patriots lead. Second quarter.
Oh, Mrs. Reynolds, you're being summoned. People want to know where you are. So after we see New England forced to punt on their last drive after the Texans took a touchdown to regain the lead, we see on the first play for the Texans offense, it's an interception by Jones who returns it for 26 yards for the pick six, and that gives New England the lead here in this one. Oh man, and look at our boy, one of our members, Joshua W. in the chat with a $5 super chat donation, and oh my goodness, they said we were frauds, says our boy Joshua, but they were wrong. They were wrong, baby. Oh, appreciate you, Joshua, hanging out with us here on the channel. I was wondering where you at, man. Love the Patriots. There we go. Look at me getting some love in the chat. Exactly. Lee saying go Patriots as well. They said the Patriots were frauds. Even Wilderness was like, what? That's right, man. That's right, guys. Come on, dude. This is awesome. Appreciate you there, Joshua. Hey, man, your Patriots are doing good. And ladies and gentlemen, look who has just walked into the room. You are being summoned here by the chat. They seen you bring me in this delicious beverage that I have yet to open, and they wanted to see your pretty face on camera. So do you want to come in here and give your man a hug and come say hi?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You say hi to everybody.
Hi.
There's the wifey. There's Mrs. Reynolds, guys. Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. And guys, as we're looking this replay here, Stroud had a defender in his face, and he tries to get rid of the football here, and you can see that a couple of the offensive players ran into each other, and you can also see Jones. Oh my goodness, what a face mask that was not called by Hutchinson. He literally twists the helmet of Jones here completely around. And no flag thrown. Wow, that's a big missed call there for the referees. That was crazy. Yeah, Wilderness, she doesn't love football, but she loves how much I love it. So, I've adopted her as a Bucs fan, so here we go. Cole on the return here, or Noel, I should say. He gets it up to the 25-yard line. And man, guys, I didn't even notice that on the pick six, but on that interception return, Jones had his face mask completely ripped to the other side. I mean, this guy's whole entire body was ripped like a corkscrew, and they did not even throw a penalty flag on that. I am very, very shocked by that, guys. And you see here on the replay, like Hutchinson got away with the big one there, man. So here we go, 1st and 10. Stroud hands it off, and there's Woody Marks, nowhere to go, and that play's blown up by the defensive line as Ellis gets there to make the tackle for New England. And this linebacker, number 53, has been all over the football field here in this first half. And for the Texans, they now trail by 4 here. The Patriots lead 14-10 over Houston, and this Texans offense needs to get something going here, folks. So here we go, 2nd and 11. Stroud looking to throw under pressure, gets rid of it. Hutchinson with the nice grab, and he's got the first down, Houston. And a nice play there by Hutchinson completes that one for a gain of 11.
Good job there by C.J. Stroud just recognizing it, and Hutchinson just basically vacated the spot that Hawkins left in that open space for the first down.
So 1st and 10. Now at the 37-yard line. C.J. Stroud in the shotgun here. Hands it off on the draw play. Woody nowhere to go, and he's tackled for a loss on that play. And this run game for Houston has gone nowhere. And if you ask me, I think Houston needs to start using Nick Chubb a little bit more here. I know you've got the rookie who's got speed, and he's been a playmaker for you all year long. But I think Nick Chubb is that ground and pound sort of running back that we need to see get those tough yards for the Texans offense. Yep, I remember that small edits against with Joe Flacco as their quarterback. So 2nd down and 11. Stroud looking to throw. Blitz coming. Gets it. Oh, it's intercepted. And Woodson's up on his feet at the 40 and tackled down at the 36-yard line. And what a play made by New England's defense. And it's an interception and a turnover and a first down. Patriots. And that's the 3rd turnover here today for the Texans offense. This one coming off of the tip of Hutchinson, the intended receiver. It goes right through his hands and into the arms of the safety Woodson. So a terrific play there. Woodson in the right place at the right time with the tip drill, the tip drill, the tip drill. And oh my goodness, look at the face on the quarterback, C.J. Stroud. He cannot believe what is happening. And man, Woodson makes a terrific play on the football.
Certainly not today. In 6 quarters of play, 6 turnovers for C.J. Stroud. Boy, did the Patriots hit on the draft.
So you see there, 12 regular season turnovers was the 2nd fewest in the NFL this season. And now they've already committed 6 turnovers in 2 playoff games. So now 1st and 10 here for the New England offense. Man, tough game for this Texans offense, man. So here, Drake May. Under center, offset I formation here at the 48-yard line. 2 wide receiver set. May puts Diggs in motion. Under center, May hands it off. Henderson cuts back. It gets up the middle. And nice move there. And he makes something out of that running play. A gain of about 5 or 6. Will set up second down and short here for New England. And so it's 2nd and 5. Gain of 5 yards here. And already approaching 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. And you got to feel for C.J. Stroud. The frustration with the turnovers continues after what happened last week against the Steelers. We're seeing the same thing happen here against the Patriots. So 2nd down and 5. Under center, offset I formation. 2 receivers, play action. May under pressure, steps up in the pocket. He'll go down for the sack. And Will Anderson Jr. is there to make a play. And he brings down the New England quarterback. And it's going to be 3rd down and very long for the Patriots. And we see here Will Anderson, he comes inside and goes around the whole offensive line and gets to the quarterback somehow for the sack. And Drake May is lucky he didn't fumble that football as the ball was coming loose as he approached the ground. So now 3rd down and 13. Ball on the 49-yard line now. Drake May in the shotgun. 4-man rush. Looking to throw it here. May gets it to his fullback. No, it's the tight end, Hunter Henry. But nowhere to go for the tight end as he gets it up near the 45-yard line. And it's going to be 4th down for New England. And a tough stop there for the Texans. And a great play for this Texans defense. As you can see here, the 4-man rush allows the defense to stand back there in zone coverage. They are in front of the offense. And we see here Hunter Henry is just the go-to guy in the flat. As we see May had to hit his check down there. So 4th and 8. And a punt coming up. And that's a big win here for the Texans. And a fair catch made at the 9-yard line. And wow, man, this Texans defense right now has their team's back. If you're C.J. Stroud, you have got to let go of all the previous mistakes and just keep pushing forward. Man, what a game here, guys. The Texans already with 3 turnovers here in this game, and New England only leads by 4. That is amazing when you think about that for the Texans here. And for the Patriots, they need to just keep that pressure on C.J. Stroud. This defensive line is dominating that offensive line right now of the Texans. So 3 interceptions on the last 7 pass attempts for C.J. Stroud. Ouch. All right, thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. So here we go. Play action here for Stroud. Under pressure, Stroud steps up in the pocket, throws again, enters, that's incomplete. Man, guys, that looks so dangerous for Stroud, man. Oh, my goodness. Now Howard, the offensive lineman, is down here for the Texans, and that is not a good sign there for Houston.
For this offensive line, starting in 3 different positions throughout the year.
And man, C.J. Stroud steps up in the pocket here, and he gets hit right as that football comes loose. And Howard was the one who got hit. Tough play there for the Texans, guys. Carson, what's going on, brother? How we doing, brother? Timbo, heck yeah, dude. I guess my New England good luck charm just turned the game on. Heck yeah, dude. Bears should have won today, says Carson. Heck yeah, man. Have you seen the video of the little girl predicting who wins? She's 0-8 all time. Appreciate you, man. Wilderness, appreciate you subscribing, by the way, man. Just wanted to give you a quick shout out. Thank you so much for that, man. Guys, I've seen so much love and support here during the playoff stretch here in the NFL playoffs here on Tim Reynolds Show. I want to tell you guys, it really does mean a lot to me. Please don't forget, guys, to support the channel however you guys want to. Hitting that like button, subscribing. You guys can also sign up for channel memberships, or you can hit me up here on the live stream with those super chats with any shout outs or football questions you guys do have. And appreciate you guys always helping out the channel. Don't forget also, guys, if you feel like donating, there is a link on the top of my YouTube channel that you guys can click that and donate whatever you'd like. But honestly, just for me, guys, I love to see you guys in the chat here. Love to see you guys entertained and enjoying the sports entertainment play-by-play channel here on YouTube. Thank you guys for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. All right. Corey, appreciate you, man. Corey rooting for the Texans pretty hard, man. Broncos have a chance next week, even with the backup. Matt, I tell you what, the defense steps up, they're going to give them a chance. But I am not betting on any money on Stidham to have a good game. It's just, even against, whether it's the Patriots or the Texans defense, like Jarrett Stidham is going to have a very, very, very tough time with either one of those defenses. I mean, Matt, let's just say this, bro. You know how good your Broncos defense is, right? Well, guess what? Their other defense that Bronco team is going to be facing is going to be just as good as that Broncos defense is. So you ask yourself this, Matt, if you were seeing somebody face against your defense, you'd probably be a little bit scared for them and be trusting your defense in that matchup. So anybody who is either a Texan fan or a Patriots fan is going to be able to trust their defense to get it done in that AFC Championship game, man. Jarrett Stidham versus either CJ Stroud or Drake May, I think I'm going with one of the other two quarterbacks. But for CJ Stroud right now, this is just looking terrible for him, man. He needs better pass protection here. So 2nd down and 10. Stroud in the shotgun, looking to throw here. Under pressure, Stroud gets rid of it, left side, and incomplete. Looking for Nick Chubb there, the running back, and it's going to set up 3rd down and 10. Carson, listen, dude, I'm going to educate you here, man. You can't necessarily say it was rigged last night for the Bills because guess what? They turned the ball over 5 times. If the Bills don't turn the ball over 5 times, they don't lose that game. So you can't call it rigged. You can't call turnovers rigged. Sure, some of those penalties near the end were ticky-tacky, but they still, to me, looked like good enough to call a penalty. So here we go, Stroud in the shotgun. 3rd down and 10, looking to throw. Under pressure, Stroud steps up in the pocket, breaks out of the sack, and that's incomplete. They think it's a fumble, but I think that's a forward pass. And it's going to be 4th down now for the Texans. And man, guys, this has been a tough day of it here for the Texans offense. CJ Stroud literally has no time whatsoever to get the ball out of his hands. As we see on the replay here, the 4-man rush collapses the pocket. Bardmore almost gets there for the sack, and then Stroud tries to throw it, and it slips out of his hand. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be a forward pass. They have ruled it that 4th down and 10. Yeah, Carson, that's exactly what I'm saying, man. I'm not disagreeing with anybody who says, hey, those were bad calls by the referees. That's your opinion. I'm not going to go against that. But what I am saying is that when it comes right down to it, the Bills lost because they caught the football up too many times. That's it. You didn't take advantage of your opportunities, and we'll see here on a return, Jones, goes backwards, and a nice play here from the Texans special teams. And we'll see if this Texans defense can keep it up, as we'll see Drake May and the New England Patriots offense come back out onto the field here with 6 minutes to go.
Questionable with an eye injury. He was over here with the medical staff for an extended period of time. They were working on his eyes, putting drops in that did not seem to be helping because they put the drops in at least 5 or 6 times, and each time reminder was saying, no, I'm not good to go yet. Again, he's questionable to return. And also safety Craig Woodson. He's no longer in the medical tent, but he was in there being evaluated.
So a lot of injuries stacking up here for the Patriots. And now Drake May on the handoff. Henderson right side. And the rookie gets about 2 yards on that play.
Well, we came on the air, Troy, talking about Houston's defense and how if they were going to get to...
So 2nd down and 7, a gain of 3. We can't have the Patriots win. I'm a Pittsburgh fan, and we can't have them win. Corey definitely rooting against Pittsburgh. You should have a little snack this small edit. Well, I appreciate you, dude. We'll get a small snack near halftime. And there's Matt Burt, 3rd season as the defensive coordinator here for the Texans. And he's done a great job with this Texans defense thus far. So 2nd down and 7. The ball now here at the 46-yard line. May in the shotgun. Play action. Looking to throw. Left side. Caught! And then it's wide open. Bogut who breaks a tackle. Gets inside the 30. And he's down at the 28-yard line. And it's a 1st down. Patriots. And what a play there by New England. And we see number 9 lined up on the left side there. He gets over across the back of the defense, wide open on the in route, and he breaks a tackle there too as he gets it inside the 30, and a big gain on that play for New England as it sets it up here. That's a 25-yard pass getting up to the 28-yard line of the Texans. And Drake May, calm and collective here. He's under center. Offset I formation in the two wide receiver set. And they'll hand it off here. Henderson on the draw play, on the dive play, right up the middle. And the dive play gets about 4 yards on that carry for Henderson, who's going to have the workload now with Ramondre Stevenson, questionable to return to this game with an eye injury thus far. So we'll see how that goes here. Both teams dealing with some injuries here already along that offense. On both offenses, I should say. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. So 2nd down and 7, from the 25-yard line. May, quick throw, caught! What a grab by Boguet! Number 9 makes another terrific catch, and it's a first down, Patriots! And that was a beautiful throw and a gain of 18 yards there on the grab by Kayson. And Kayson Boguet, number 9, just snatches this one out of the air as we see the play action, a quick throw on the slant route. And we see a beautiful set of hands on that catch by Boguet, snatching it right out of the air in front of him. Lassiter with the tackle, but it's 1st and goal. Now at the 7-yard line for the Patriots in a 3 wide receiver set. Drake May in the shotgun looking to throw here. Left side, and it's caught! Diggs with the touchdown! Patriots! And Stephon Diggs makes a terrific grab from 7 yards out for the touchdown! New England! And what a throw by Drake May! And the Patriots go up 21-10 there with that beautiful touchdown throw. And with the defender draped all over him, Stephon Diggs holds on to that one. Look at the grip with those hands as he brings the ball in. It's all hands as he keeps it off the ground and makes a terrific touchdown grab. What a drive there for the Patriots.
The extra point by Borregales. Continues his perfect postseason. Stephon Diggs, his 5th career postseason touchdown, his first.
Corey, appreciate you, man. Yep, and against one of his former teams. Well, I wouldn't say everything's going right for New England. They've got a couple of turnovers here. This Texans defense has been pretty solid. And some early contact there from Reed. That could have actually probably been called illegal contact on the Texans. And Diggs still ends up with the grab and the touchdown. A beautiful catch there from Stephon Diggs. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, we've got another $5 super chat here from Joshua W., the big Patriots fan here in the chat. We're taking the belt off and getting prepped for the Texans' backsides. Oh, snap. Shots have been fired, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, snap. There we go. Make sure we give a like to our boy Joshua with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Man. If you're a Patriots fan right now, you got to be pretty happy about what you're seeing. So we'll see a return here from the Texans, get across the 20 to about the 23-yard line. So with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter, the Texans offense is coming back out onto the field. So Stroud, you can see here, the pressure has been getting to him all day long, and it's allowed the secondary to really keep their eyes on the quarterback and keep everything in front of them. And you see here, Milton Williams on the nice spin move there as Kayson's able to get there and force that interception, the pick 6 earlier for New England. Yeah, you're right, man. C.J. Stroud's getting no pass protection here. Now from the shotgun, Stroud gets it. It's tipped. Almost intercepted again. Oh, my goodness. And this offensive line for the Texans is getting absolutely obliterated. Yikes, man. And you see there, Stroud gets rid of that, but the ball gets tipped there by Kayson. Number 44 disrupting that pass again and almost comes up with another interception for the Patriots. Wow. And man, the Texans got lucky on that one. So now C.J. Stroud in the shotgun, 2nd and 10, but we've got a false start and a penalty flag on the field. We've got laundry out there on the field, folks. And the false start will be on the offense of the Texans, and that will back up the Texans offense here with 3:02 remaining here in the second quarter. The Texans now trail 21-10 right now, and they have got to get some momentum going here in this one, man. Poor Nico Collins, man. He is a big playmaker that they have lost here today due to injury. So 2nd down and 15 now for the Texans offense. And Stroud in shotgun here, 3 wide receiver set. And looking to throw here, Stroud under pressure, sticks in the pocket, throws downfield. He's got a man, but overthrows Christian Kirk. But we do have a penalty flag on the field, folks. And we'll see what the laundry is. This could be against the defense.
Defense number 7.
And it's going to be pass interference on the Patriots. That'll be an automatic 1st down for the Texans. So you see Carlton Davis there in the coverage. One-on-one with Christian Kirk. And you can see, yep, grabbing at the receiver, the illegal contact downfield. It's a little ticky-tacky there, but I can see why they threw the flag.
Guys with some speed. Not surprised Vrabel doesn't like the call, but the Houston Texans, they needed that.
Hello from Germany, Christian. What's going on, man? Patriots going hard. Dixon, heck yeah, man. Dude, thank you, Keith. Appreciate you always showing some love here on the channel, brother. So here we go, 1st and 10 now for Stroud in the jumbo set here. He's going to hand it off to Woody Marks, left side. Nowhere to go, and that's a big play made by Bardmore, number 90, who gets the tackle for a loss, and that'll be a loss of 4 yards on that carry. A big negative play there on the Texans offense. And you see here the jumbo set, not enough to start Christian Bardmore from blowing up this run play here. And this offensive line for the Texans is downright getting destroyed. So here we go. In the shotgun, looking to throw here. Stroud looking downfield, throws. It's caught. What a grab by Higgins, who's been the man to step up here for the Houston Texans wide receiver group. And a nice throw there. That will take us to the 2-minute warning. What a throw by C.J. Stroud with defenders all around him, collapsing the pocket. He finds a way to step up and throw that one down the field for a nice gain that gets us to the 2-minute warning here for the Texans. And man, Higgins has definitely stepped up in this game for the Texans offense. So a 16-yard completion there. And Higgins now with 4 catches for 39 yards. That one going for 16. So 2-minute warning here in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Hello from New Zealand. Mike, welcome, dude. How we doing, brother? Keith, heck yeah, man. We're already over 42 likes in this one. Guys, let's keep it going, man. Let's try to get over 100 likes here today, guys. I appreciate every single one of y'all hanging out here on the channel. All right, so 2-minute warning. All right, guys, thank you so much for helping out the channel. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, so as we get ready to get to halftime here, don't forget to stick around here for Tim Reynolds Show's halftime stat recap, as we'll go over all the key stats for both teams heading into halftime here. We'll also try to see if maybe we can get that Grassy Bossy raid, man. You never know. But, hey, we're going to try to be optimistic. We'll be hanging out here for most of halftime, going through those stats, the key points of what I thought from the first half and what I think the second half needs to look like for both of these teams. But, guys, we'll also make sure we'll take like a quick little 5-minute break just before we get to start the second half here as well. So thank you guys so much for showing all kinds of love and support here on the channel. It does mean a lot to me, guys. Thank you, thank you. 6 away from 50. Heck yeah, man. Hashtag Reynolds Raid. Let's go. Guys, I cannot wait till we get enough people subscribed here on the channel where we're doing like, you know, over 1,000 people watching us on the live streams, and we're able to do that for people. Dude, it's going to be so awesome, man. Shout out to Tom Grossi, man. This guy has been an inspiration for young YouTubers and guys like me, man. I've been watching Grossi for a lot of years. Him and Pat McAfee really inspired me to go with this dream that I had back when I was a senior in high school. Good. It's just so hard to believe. You know, it takes us so long to try to actually go and follow and try to accomplish our dreams in life. And I'm just really proud of myself to be able to come on here and have the cojones, you know, to come on here and show you guys my talents. And I hope you guys appreciate it. And don't forget, guys, tomorrow we'll also be doing play-by-play for the College Football National Championship game on Monday night. So CJ Stroud in the shotgun here, play action, looking to throw for the Texans, gets rid of it. Oh, and it's intercepted by Carlton Davis. What a play for New England. And the Patriots fans are going wild in Gillette Stadium. That's the 4th interception by CJ Stroud in the first half. And what a catch as we see Carlton Davis steps in front of that pass that's behind the wide receiver. And oh, wait a minute, Davis does get 2 feet down after corralling that interception there for the possession. And what a play made by the defender, the former Tampa Bay Buccaneer and former Detroit Lion, Carlton Davis, the one-time Super Bowl champion, steps up here for New England with another big turnover. Oh my goodness. So now 1st and 10, draw play. Henderson at the 48-yard line gets it up to about the 50, maybe the 49. So a gain of 3 sets up 2nd down and 7. Oh my goodness, folks. This first half has been absolutely horrendous by the Texans offense. Man, guys, you got to ask yourself, right? Do you try to put Davis Mills in there? I don't think it's necessarily CJ Stroud's fault, but there's no pass protection for the Texans quarterback. He's getting destroyed. And now we see here, May looking to throw left side. It's tipped, incomplete. Lassiter with great protection there. I should say great coverage. And number 4 for the Texans defense gets in there and bats that one down. So 3rd down and 7 here now for the Patriots offense. Williams, number 18, was the intended receiver, and a little grabbing there from Lassiter. I'm surprised I didn't see a flag, and we'll see great coverage. Yeah, Lassiter did get there a little early as well as he went to bat that ball down. So, man, Mike Vrabel's not happy about it either. He thinks that's PI. So 3rd down and 7. The Patriots 1 for 6 on 3rd down, and now May steps up, gets it to his running back, incomplete in the flat, and this defense for the Texans comes up clutch again. Guys, that's 4 turnovers now for the Texans, and I believe the Patriots only have 7 points off of those turnovers, and that was because of the pick 6. You want to talk about this Texans defense showing up here today? Even though they trail by 11, this Texans defense came to play here today. And if you're the Texans, you have got to get something going on offense here, guys. This cannot be the way this offense plays in the second half. So with that punt, we've got a minute to go here in the second half. And you see Texans in the playoffs won by 31 against Cleveland Browns and then lost by Baltimore by 24 in 2023. Last year, they beat the Chargers in the wild card round or in 2024 and lost to the Chiefs by 9 in the divisional round. And now here in 2025, we see here the wild card round, they won by 24 against the Steelers. And now they trailed by 11 here in the divisional round against the Patriots. So Stroud in the shotgun, looking to throw over the middle, incomplete. And that one, it was inaccurate there for the Texans quarterback. And you've got to ask yourself, man, what are the Texans going to need to do here to get something going on offense, man? This is just so sad to see. You've got a defense that could win you a Super Bowl here if you're the Texans, but your offense is so abysmal right now. And I don't like this. They need to use Nick Chubb more in the backfield, man. They need to ground and pound a little bit more here. And now Stroud looking to throw here. Under pressure, gets rid of it. That one was tipped at the line, and it's incomplete. And guys, this offensive line cannot guard a nosebleed right now. This is terrible, guys. Yikes. I mean, you guys thought last week that Justin Herbert was getting destroyed? I mean, we're pretty much seeing the same thing right here, man. Damn. So 3 timeouts remaining, 56 seconds to go, 3rd down and 10. Now for Stroud in the shotgun. The Texans looking for a play here. Flag on the play. Texans may have a free play. Stroud steps up and takes a big hit on the scramble, and it's going to be 4th down. So this could be offsides on the defense, I believe. So it's going to give the Texans... Oh, no, it's an illegal formation on the offense. And that penalty is going to be declined, and it'll be 4th down. And once again, this New England defense is just dominating this Texans offense, guys. There is just no other way to put it. And when you look at the defenders over there for the Texans, what are they supposed to do? Eventually, they're going to get burned out here, guys, because this Texans offense can't get anything going at all. So here we go, looking for the punt here, with just under 40 seconds to go when they receive it. Jones trying to return it here to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to the 50. He gets out of bounds at about the 47-yard line, and that's a great play there by Jones on the return. So 36 seconds on that 23-yard return. And we got just over 30 seconds remaining here in this one. Appreciate you guys hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're already up almost to 50 likes here on the channel, guys. Thank you so much, man.
Winner of this game will be in Denver to take on the Broncos. The winner of the game tonight will be in Seattle to take on the...
So here we go. May in the shotgun, looking to throw, under pressure, fumble, the ball's loose, and the Texans defense has it. And oh my goodness, Will Anderson Jr. makes another great play. Oh, I think the Patriots fell back on top of it. Oh my goodness. Will Anderson tips the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. It looks like he gets on top of it, but he can't.
Yeah, it's Will Anderson, as I mentioned. He's working against Will Campbell. He's lined up against him more than he has on the other side.
Bam! What a fumble. What a strip sack there for Will Anderson. And he almost ends up with the football.
Protect over there off that edge, but he doesn't help him at all. You see him, the one thing, these guys do a great job of chipping.
Good strip sack, man.
But Henderson really doesn't get much.
Me tell him, man, there ain't no next Tom Brady. Tom Brady's the one and only, dog.
Where Will Anderson had a clear shot at the fumble that he forced coming around the edge.
So after that timeout here by New England with 13 seconds left, and that's the 13th fumble this season for Drake May. That's the most in the NFL. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We've made it to 50 likes on the live stream. Thank you, every single one of y'all, for hanging out here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now, let's go. Heck yeah, man. Let's go. All right, so second down and 19. Ball at the 46-yard line here. Drake May in the shotgun looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it. It's caught. Douglas with the grab. He gets across the 50 to the 47. And a timeout with 7 seconds remaining. Whoa, nope. Yep, quick timeout there by New England. They've got 4 seconds left on the clock. I imagine they'll put a couple of seconds back on the clock there after that quick throw by Drake May. So an 8-yard pass to Douglas there sets up third down here with 7 seconds remaining.
Right now, it's that defense out there trying to get a stop here before the half.
You know, I'm from a hometown of Henrietta.
Yes, Guy, look. Stroud's got 4 interceptions because this offensive line for the Texans is getting absolutely destroyed. I mean destroyed, dude. It is bad. It is so bad, man. I don't think you can't put this all on Stroud. You can't. But Stroud with the 4 interceptions, like, bro, you've got to do something different, man. If you're the Texans offense, you've got to do something different. So third down and 11. May looking to throw here. Downfield, incomplete, looking for Diggs, and 2 seconds left here for New England. So Lassiter makes a great play there on Stephon Diggs. Incomplete, fourth down and 11 now for the Patriots. And great coverage there by Lassiter, not grabbing the jersey, getting in front of the receiver, and making a play on the ball.
I mean, to me, there's an awful lot of contact there before the defender turns. That looks like it very well could be pass interference.
They didn't call it. And now Jaden Higgins.
So fourth and 11. May in the shotgun, looking to throw here, looking for a Hail Mary before halftime. May's going to unload it down the field. It's a big pass here. And it's intercepted by the Texans. And a great way to end the half for the Texans defense. And now a 21-10 lead going into halftime there.
We'll send it down to Lisa Salters.
Mike, 4 interceptions from your defense. Just what are you seeing from the D right now?
Well, I mean, they're keeping us in this thing right now. Again, we knew it was going to be tough. We're going to have to get some turnovers. We're going to have to take advantage of the turnovers.
Drake May has 3 fumbles, 1 loss. What will you say to him in the locker room?
Hang on to the football and protect the quarterback.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Lisa. 21-10 game at the half.
And guys, what a crazy first half that was there for the Texans, man. Their defense is keeping them in this football game. This has been incredible to watch, guys. I'm not going to lie. Their Texans defense right now, if they just had a little bit more offense, this game would be so close. But right now, it's a 21-10 lead for New England as we head into halftime here. And guys, welcome to Tim Reynolds Show's halftime stat recap here on the channel. And yes, Carson Grossi raid, please. Come on, Tom Grossi. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and look at the box score here. And first, we'll go over the stat recap here for the Houston Texans. And we see C.J. Stroud, 10 for 26 in the first half with 124 yards passing, 1 passing touchdown, and 4 interceptions. Costly turnovers for the Texans here. Woody Marks, 9 carries with only 3 yards on the ground and only 8 total yards rushing for the Houston Texans offense. It has been a struggle on offense for this Texans team. Dalton Schultz with 2 catches for 47 yards, but Dalton Schultz has been out with a calf injury since the first quarter, so he leads the team in receiving. Jalen Higgins having a decent game with 4 catches for 39 yards, and Christian Kirk with 2 catches for 20 yards and a touchdown, but that's about it there for the Texans offense. Now, looking at the team stats here for the Texans, 9 first downs in that first half, which is actually 3 more first downs than the New England Patriots have as a team. So that's crazy to even think about here, right, guys? Excuse me. And we see here 4 for 9 on third down, which is way better than the Patriots are on third down, and 1 for 1 on fourth down. 132 total yards of offense, 124 of those coming through the air, and that's just not going to cut it, especially with the 4 turnovers here in this first half, 3 penalties as well for 15 yards for the Texans. That is just not going to cut it for this Texans offense. They need to step up here with their defense playing as lights out as they're playing right now. So here we go, 6 first downs for the New England Patriots. They're 1 for 8 on third down in this football game with 134 total yards of offense. They're also 1 for 2 on fourth down in this one. And for the Patriots, they've also got 4 fumbles in this game from quarterback, or I should say 3 fumbles from quarterback Drake May. One of those have been lost here. So the turnovers could have been a lot different going the way of the Texans as well as the turnovers as we've seen from the Patriots defense as well. Looking at the stats now for Drake May and the Patriots offense, 10 for 19 for 117 yards passing for Drake May, who's got 2 passing touchdowns, 1 interception, and 1 fumble lost on 3 fumbles here today. We see Ramondre Stevenson with 3 carries for 25 yards to lead New England in rushing, but he's been out of the game since the first quarter with an eye injury, so we'll see if he's able to come back in the second half. We see Travion Henderson with 8 carries for 16 yards, but only 53 total yards rushing in the first half for the Patriots. Kayson Boguet with 2 big catches for 43 yards to lead the team in receiving. We see Mario Douglas with 2 catches for 36 yards and a touchdown, and we also see Stephon Diggs with 3 catches for 26 yards and a touchdown in this one. So we see the Patriots with a 21-10 lead here, but guys, it's a lot closer than the score actually says, especially with this Texans defense being relentless with the pressure on Drake May, forcing the turnovers, getting their offense better field position here. But for the Texans, they need to change up their complete offensive game plan here, and they need to be able to come out throwing the kitchen sink at this Patriots defense in order for them to get anything going on offense whatsoever. I don't care if you've got to use trick plays. I think they need to start running the ball a little bit more with Nick Chubb. He's the veteran, the thumper, if you will, that can get you those 3 to 4 yards per carry, especially with how bad this offensive line is playing. Now, for the Texans, they're behind by 11 points, so they still are going to have to throw the football. But with the way this offensive line has been playing here in this first half, if you're the Texans, you need to change up your game plan and do whatever you can to help out your young quarterback. There may even be an option for them to bench CJ Stroud and go to Davis Mills. I don't necessarily think that's the right move, but they need to give this offense a chance with how good this defense is playing for the Texans, guys. It baffles the mind for me, man. How you have this good of a defense, but an offense that just can't put it together is just very frustrating if you're a Texans fan. All right, guys, as we get ready to get to our little halftime break here, we're still waiting to see if maybe we get the Crossy raid. This would be awesome, guys. It would be so cool. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, though. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. It's been spectacular. Very, very spectacular. Appreciate you guys hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
See, Johnny just sent me the Patriot, the pick 6. I might not even be able to post this.
Oh, look at that, man. As we're getting closer here to the end of halftime, just want to give everybody here on Tim Reynolds Show a big shout out. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us here on Tim Reynolds Show, and appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing me here on the channel. It really means a lot to me, guys. We got BMX. What's up, dude? Pats, 1 more TD and a field goal. Texans, 1 more field goal. I'd probably see that. What's up, Jeffrey? Champion, welcome back, man. Rams save CJ Stroud. Please get this man off the taxes. Yeah, right. I'm sick. I can't play the Broncos because I'm a good quarterback. What's up, Corey? Yeah, run the ball. Good idea. Averaging 0.1 yards per carry. Right there, Jamama. I'm telling you right now, dude, they need to do something to try to get that pressure off of the back of CJ Stroud, man. Yep, Sissy, what's up in the chat, man? Stroud having a tough one, man. Tim, the Ravens are hiring Mike Tomlin. No way, Yankee Kyle. That'd be incredible if that was actually happening. What's up, buddy Tim? How we doing, brother? Sissy in the chat. And we got Small Edits, man. Told my friends about you and they're subbing. Dude, Small Edits, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Heck yeah. Ralph, welcome back, dude. Ryan said in the chat saying, go Raiders. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, guys, so maybe not a Grossi raid here today. But hey, we'll make the best of it no matter what we do here, guys. I appreciate y'all, man. And I tell you what, you got to manifest these things, right? You just got to believe in yourself, and you never know what can happen here, guys, especially when we try to get that Grossi raid going. And don't forget, guys, we've got another game coming up here later tonight. We will be doing the Rams versus the Chicago Bears in the game following this one. And then tomorrow night, guys, we will be doing the national championship game live here on Tim Reynolds Show with play-by-play for the Miami Hurricanes taking on the number 1 ranked and undefeated Indiana Hoosiers. All right, so appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget, guys, to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So, all right, guys, we'll be right back. Going to take a little break here, and we'll see you guys after a quick little break here for the start of second half. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Oh, crap, look at that. Yo! What's up, man? I leave and I get a super chat to come back to? Let's go, dude. Fuck yeah. Keith, what's going on, man? Tim will be right back. Replenish your fresh mints and come right back for the second half. Appreciate you, Keith. Hey, and by the way, Keith, man, I hope you're feeling better, dude, and doing all right with your rehab. We appreciate you coming on here, man, being one of our badass moderators on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, the sentence should always be flipped. Yeah, sorry, man, guys. It just is what it is to give you a little bit of a reason why I'm on break. What's up, Joshua, with the $5 super chat donation? Even with Drake May not playing well, the Patriots are proving that the schedule never mattered. Let's go. Hashtag Pats Nation or Patriots Nation. Let's go. Appreciate you, Joshua, one of our members here on Tim Reynolds Show with the $5 super chat. Yes, they can, Corey, and the Patriots got the belt swung back. It's really close, making contact with that Texan booty. What's the board say? What's going on, man? Hey, sis, it's all right, man. I appreciate you, dude. All right. Don't cuss, sis. Small edits. Heck yeah, man. Bills Mafia, I'm sad over the Bills last night. I can understand, brother. I can understand. All right. Thank you, Corey. What's going on, guys? So the Texans will start out on offense here. And we'll see them get ready with the handoff. Woody Marks right side, nowhere to go. So a gain of 2 yards there on that carry. All right. And thank you guys for hanging out with us here through the halftime break. Look at that. We even got a couple more likes during the halftime break. Appreciate that. And thank you guys, man. It's been one of our best live streams over the playoffs this far, man. I'm averaging about over 40 to 50 people here in the chat, so appreciate you guys. Yep, Bills Mafia going for the Patriots here today. So here we go on 2nd and 8. Stroud in the shotgun, right side throws. Caught! What a grab made by Hutchinson! And a big catch there. Gets a first down. Texans. And finally getting some offense going here for Houston. As we see here, Hutchinson one-on-one with Gonzalez. And Gonzalez wants a penalty for what looks like a push-off there.
So, even with Laura talking to D'Amico Ryan.
But a nice grab from Hutchinson, a gain of 23 yards. And now first down and 10 for the Texans. That's their first big play since the first quarter. So now Stroud in the shotgun at the 40-yard line, looking to throw over the middle. It's caught. Hutchinson, another grab. He's down, but I believe the fumble came loose, and it looks like it goes out of bounds. No, the Patriots have it. Are you kidding me? Whoa. And the Patriots have another turnover, at least the way it sits right now. And we're seeing here on the replay, Hutchinson has the football and his knee is down, so that fumble will not count. So the challenge flag will be coming out for D'Amico Ryans. As you see, that left knee is down on the ground.
And he's definitely down by contact before the ball comes loose. I expect an expedited review here to put him down. Here's the call.
So KP, so that fumble will be coming back. It will be a catch and a small gain on that play there for the Texans. So second down coming up, and the Texans catch a break there on that one. Nice play by Christian Gonzalez to try to rip that football out from Hutchinson. So yeah, K976, was it a completion last night or an interception? In my opinion, that was an interception. You see the ball come loose from the possession of the receiver Cooks on that deep play for the Bills, and then the defender was able to pretty much pull the ball away from the receiver as he was rolling over him and intercepted the football. So second down and 6. Stroud now in the shotgun, and they've got Nick Chubb in there, baby. Come on, Chubb. Feed Nick Chubb. So here we go. Stroud in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers set. Ball at the 36-yard line here. Second down and 6. And Stroud, he's going to look to throw here. Right side, completes it. A nice grab to Higgins. And a low throw from Stroud, but Higgins able to corral it, and it's a first down, Texans. And Houston's offense may be finally getting something going here. And after they led 10-7, you see here, pick six, interception, punt, interception, and punt by this Texans offense. And that's just not going to cut it. So if you're CJ Stroud, a touchdown drive here would be incredible. And they're already close to the red zone. So 1st and 10, Stroud under center, and he'll look to hand it off there. Nick Chubb up the middle. He breaks through. He's at the 19. He's down at the 21-yard line there. It looked like he had a couple more yards to go, but a big hit from the safety of New England stops him before he gets inside that red zone. But a nice carry there on that play. A gain of 7 there for Nick Chubb. And this is the guy they need to start feeding here, in my opinion. Chubb has been in the playoffs before, and if you're able to get that running game going right there, that's the longest rush of the game. And now Chubb, another carry right there near the first down marker, and a push by his offensive line will get him the first down. So they get inside the 20 to the 18-yard line, and we'll see where they spot the football. They may be looking for a measurement here. So a nice carry there by Nick Chubb, the veteran, gets back-to-back runs. They're going to mark that one just short. So after 164 rushing yards last week against Pittsburgh, only 19 rushing yards thus far here in this one. And oh boy, the play clock running down here for the Texans. They're going to have to get to the line of scrimmage quickly on 3rd and 1. And now here we go, Texans under center looking for the tush push, and they get it. Number 87, Stover has the first down. Texans. And what a drive here for Houston as they try to get back in this ball game. And can you imagine what a touchdown would do for the confidence here of this Texans offense? Well, you see here Stover, the tight end, and ooh, that offensive line flexed a little bit right before that ball was snapped, but no penalty flag was called, and a nice 3-yard run sets up 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Stroud under center, handoff there. That's Woody Marks. Woody left side's got a nice run there, and he gets a gain of 8 yards on that play. And a great run there. As you see here, the Texans are finally trying to find a way to move the football, and they're using the running game. So here's 2nd down and 2. We're under 11 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. The Texans trail 21-10. But they're now in the red zone here, marching down with already 23 rushing yards on this drive alone after only 8 in the first half. So here from the 7-yard line, Stroud hands it off. Woody bounces around, and he's tackled down at the line of scrimmage by Landry III. And the outstanding pass rusher and linebacker makes a play there for the Patriots defense. So 3rd down and 2. And you ask me, man, I don't like that run play there for the Texans. You have Woody Marks in there, or you should probably try to do a play-action pass, because on 3rd and short or 2nd and short, give it to Nick Chubb. This guy has been doing this most of his career. So Nick, come on, Nick, the offensive coordinator for the Texans, put Chubb back in there. And wait a minute, the play clock running down here, and Houston's going to have to burn a timeout. And that's going to be a crucial timeout for the Texans here. And you can tell, man, this offensive coordinator for the Texans, he's all discombobulated, and not being able to get the plays in clearly and fast is definitely becoming a problem here for the Texans. And that timeout, I do not like that there. 3rd and 2, they need to get a touchdown on this drive or some points, but I don't like the fact that they're down to only 2 timeouts now left in the half. That's just not good for the Texans. So what's going on, guys? Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out, man. Craig, what's going on, man? I got a Patriots shirt because my father-in-law made this, and I'm picking the Patriots to win this game there, brother. So appreciate you guys. Hope y'all are doing good. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, so 3rd and 2 here for the Texans. Stroud in the shotgun. Three wide receiver set. Ball at the 7-yard line. Stroud rolling to his right. Gets it complete. No! What a play made by Jones! The defensive back, number 25, gets in there and bats that ball away. It'll be 4th down and 2 now for the Texans. And that's a missed opportunity there by the Texans offense, not able to get the ball into the end zone. And on 3rd and short, they go for a quick pass play into the flat to Christian Kirk. It's thrown behind the receiver, and Jones is able to get there and almost intercepts that football. So a 25-yard field goal attempt here for Fairbairn. And the kick is up and good for the Texans, but a missed opportunity there, but it's only an 8-point game. Now a 1-possession game here in this one for the Texans. Heck yeah, guys. Appreciate you. Tough, what's going on? Patriots, Rams, Super Bowl, the 7th year. Yeah, right. We'll see. Cincinnati fans in the house. Whoop, whoop. All right. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, so let's look at that last drive there for the Texans. 11 plays, 58 yards, their best offensive drive since the first quarter of this game. But unfortunately, it ends in a 25-yard field goal that makes it a 13-21 football game here, an 8-point game, a 1-possession game now as New England gets ready to get the football back with the slight lead here. But if you're the Texans, that is a missed opportunity for them on that impressive drive to open up the second half. For them to get into the end zone, that would have made it a 4-point game in this one, man. So very, very different right now from what we have seen in this one. So we'll see what the Patriots can do on their first drive in the second half. We got 9:45 left to go here in the third quarter of this AFC divisional round matchup. Please, guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions or shout-outs you'd like to make, you can hit me up right here on the live stream with those super chats. And, guys, you can also sign up for channel memberships on my YouTube channel. There's also a link there to donate if you'd like to support the show any way you'd like. I really do appreciate your guys' feedback and participation here on the live streams and on Tim Reynolds Show's content. Appreciate y'all. All right, the goal is 100 likes here on the channel, guys. Let's try to make it happen. And, man, the snow's starting to come down quite a bit here at Gillette Stadium.
Microsoft 365 Copilot. It's snowing throughout.
Boom, boom, boom.
Windy.
Heck yeah, dude. Corey, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for loving and subscribing, dude. Look at that. Small Edits is like, I'm commenting too. There you go, Small Edits. Do your thing, dog. Do your thing, bro.
Watching his young quarterback go at these Texans. Here is a return.
So a return here gets inside the 30 to about the 31-yard line.
Designing success. Brought to you by Shelter. We look at these edge rushers, Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter. Yeah, that's the whole key, of course, when you're playing against the Houston Texans. You better be able to secure the edges and take care of Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter. And the New England Patriots do a good job of it as far as trying to chip those guys out on the edges, keep an extra tight end in.
All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out on the live stream. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Ball at the 31-yard line. Drake May under center in a 2 tight end set. Stevenson takes the handoff, and he makes a spin move, gets it up to about the 35. So that'll be a gain of 4, maybe to the 36, which would be a gain of 5. We'll see where they mark the football. But nice to see Ramondre Stevenson back in there for that Patriots offense. He missed most of that first half with an eye injury.
2 by the Patriots offense.
And you see here Will Anderson Jr. with 2 sacks here today. Demille Hunter with 1 sack as well. Both of them with 1 forced fumble already on the day. And this Texans defense is going to need to continue their outstanding play in this one in order for them to have a chance. And now in the shotgun, May gets that one completed. Revis Stevenson can't break the tackle there. The big D tackle there for the Texans as number 72 tackles down Stevenson for a loss on that play. So after the gain of 5 on the carry, we see here Drake May in the shotgun, and the big D tackle, number 92, gets right over to the running back and brings him down before Stevenson can escape and take that one up the field. So a nice play there from the big number 72 D tackle. So here we go. At the 35-yard line, Drake May in the shotgun, a 5 wide receiver set with Stevenson going into the receiver position. 4-man rush here for Anderson's right there. Fumble! The ball's on the ground and the Texans have it. And it's going to be a first down. Houston. And oh my goodness, just give the MVP award, if there was one in the divisional round, to Will Anderson Jr. He forces another fumble on that play, getting to the quarterback, Drake May, who just fumbled for the 4th time in this game, and that's the 2nd fumble lost by the New England Patriots quarterback, and it's gonna be a first down, Houston, at the New England Patriots 36-yard line. And now the perfect opportunity for C.J. Stroud and this Texans offense to get some momentum back on their side. And Will Anderson Jr. is fired up for that Texans defense. And what a playoff game here, folks. So at the 34-yard line, Stroud, play action, looking to throw. Stroud under pressure, goes down for the sack. And Kayson, number 44 for the Patriots defense, comes up with a terrific play to stop that momentum in its tracks. That's a loss of 8 yards for C.J. Stroud and the Texans. And you see number 44 gets around the tight end who comes over to help with pass protection, and he just clearly does not do his job as number 44 gets inside the blocker and takes down the Texans quarterback. So a loss of 8 puts the Texans back at the 41-yard line. Stroud in the shotgun here. 3 wide receiver set. Looking to throw. Stroud under pressure. Gets rid of it. Caught! Nice grab there by Higgins. Once again picking that one up off the turf. And it's going to be a first down. No, it'll be 3rd down after that gain there of about 10. It's actually a gain of 12. So 3rd down and 6. And the Texans are within field goal range here, but with the snow coming down, they may want to try to take this up the field. And, ooh, was that a catch by Higgins? And they're going to call it a catch. So now here's Stroud in the shotgun. Patriots showing blitz. They rush 5. Stroud under pressure, scrambles. He's on the right side. He's at the 20, inside and out of bounds at the 19, and it's a first down. Houston, and the Texans finding something going on offense here. Stroud finally using his legs. As we see here, he steps up in the pocket as it's collapsing on him and takes what the defense gives him, and a nice decision there by the Texans quarterback. And if you're Houston, you have got to count your lucky stars that you are still in this football game here with the turnovers you have. But with the way this defense is playing, C.J. Stroud gets a touchdown right here, and the Texans are right back in this football game. So looking, 1st and 10. Stroud in the shotgun, looking to throw. 4-man rush, gets it completed. Stover gets taken down by Gonzalez. Number 0 makes a terrific play, cutting the legs of the tight end for the short 2-yard gain. So 2nd down and 8. Coming up here for the Texans offense.
One of the best corners in football against one of the best wide receivers in Nico Collins. He would have likely been traveling with Nico.
Here we go, guys. We got over 70 people watching us here on the live stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. So Stroud in the shotgun, 2nd and 8. Blitz coming. They hand it off on the draw play. Woody bounces off his own lineman, tries to get it up the field, and the ball comes loose. And they're going to call that a fumble. it's New England football. And oh my goodness, Woody Marks looks like the ball's coming loose before he hits the ground. And that will be a fumble recovered by the Patriots. And right when it looked like the Texans would get back into this football game, unfortunately, Woody Marks, the rookie, comes up with the fumble. And the Patriots hop on top of it. Damn. That's the 5th turnover today for the Texans. And what's been a turnover frenzy here in this one. And once again, if you're the Texans defense, what more do you have to do to give your offense an opportunity to get back in this game? And I got to ask this, guys, why are the Texans continuing to use Woody Marks? Put Nick Chubb in the freaking game here, guys. Woody Marks is a rookie that has not been able to run the football good at all here in this game. Nick Chubb's had 3 carries and he's got over 5 yards almost on all of them. So, like, give him the football, dude. Jeez. What the heck is going on, man? I don't know. All right, so let's look at here that last drive for the Texans. So after the turnover, it's 5 plays, 16 yards, and they cough it up themselves. The fumble's recovered by New England. And now the New England offense will start here at about the 12-yard line here on offense. Yeah, playing it. I tell you what, man, this offensive coordinator for the Texans is like, he's playing like a chump, dude. Seriously playing like a chump. Woody Marks got hurt in the first half, a shoulder injury, then was able to come back in. But, like, why are we giving him the ball there on that particular play? Let Nick Chubb get in there and get some carries, guys. I am going to rely on the veteran running back way more than I'm going to rely on the young rookie here in his second playoff game. My apologies. Like, I just think. It's not that difficult. Gosh, man. Going to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch the Bears-Ram games? Heck yeah, Planet Sharks, let's go. Buffalo Wild Wings sounds pretty good right now. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions or shout outs, you guys can hit me up right here on the live stream with those super chats. And don't forget, guys, we've also got channel memberships now live on my YouTube channel. And you can also hit the link there on the top of my YouTube channel to donate. And guys, I just appreciate any love and support you guys can give me here on Tim Reynolds Show. And you see the rookie Woody Marks, his head in his hands on the sideline. But now it's 1st down and 10 for New England at the 12-yard line. Drake May in the shotgun here. He'll hand it off to Stevenson, who's blown up in the backfield there by the big man Jones, number 91. And that goes for a loss of 3 yards on that play. And it'll be a loss of 2. But 2nd down and 12 for New England. And hey, 8 combined turnovers. That's the most in a playoff game since 2015, back when the Cardinals faced the Panthers in the NFC Championship. So here for the Texans, a turnover right here could be big. At the 9-yard line, Drake May under center, hands it off. Stevenson once again, not able to get much on that carry, maybe 4 yards. And it's going to set up 3rd down and long.
Tackle again. You know, in New England, they can't protect Drake May. So now you get to 3rd.
Yeah, what do you think's going to happen when Jared Stidham goes up against one of these two defenses? It's not going to be good, guys. It's not going to be good. All right, so we got 3rd down and long here for the Patriots. They're 1 for 9 on 3rd down this far. May in the shotgun, play action, looking to get it to his running back in the backfield. Stevenson breaks a tackle, but nowhere to go. He's out of bounds after a gain of only 2 yards. So 4th down coming up now for the Patriots. And the Texans defense once again continues to stymie and stall this Patriots offense here, guys. If you take away the pick 6 here, guys, the Patriots only lead by a point. This is crazy. So now from the 15-yard line, we'll see the punter here come out for New England.
2. It's another stop by this Texans defense after a turnover, and that's the 6th straight third down stop by Houston.
So we'll see a punt here. Fair catch made at the 41-yard line. Great play made there. And now C.J. Stroud comes out here with excellent field position to start this next drive. And we're here in New England, and we see the Texans offense start to get a drive going like they've done. They've done really well to start this third quarter. If they continue what they've been able to do here and they can get into the end zone here, we've got ourselves a whole new ball game here, folks. All right, appreciate you guys. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. These like hot ball today. Who wants it? Who wants it? Do you know D1 Kamuno is? No, I do not. Small edits. John, what's going on, buddy? He was still thinking about his extended car warranty. Says, Keith, what are you talking about, bro? I'm not rich, but I know, but they got cheap food there, right? And I'm spending my time watching football with my son. There you go, Planet Shark, like that, dude. Plain Shark, that's awesome, bro. H-Town Red, what's going on, man? Nick Kelly, because why? He has no clue. But yeah, the Texans need a new offensive coordinator. Yeah, Nick Kelly definitely doesn't look like he knows what he's doing there. H-Town Red, appreciate you coming into the chat, man. What's up, Anthony? How we doing, man? Yeah, guys, this is a crazy game, man. Like, how the heck the Texans are still in this football game is baffling me right now. It really is, dude. And if you're Patriots fans, man, you've got to be, like, nervous right now, right? Your defense has done everything it needs to do to keep your team winning this game, and they are. But, dude, for the Patriots offense, this is 2 straight weeks now where they're not really getting things going on offense the way they should be. And I'm telling you right now, I don't know. The Broncos defense may be able to win this game for them in the AFC Championship game against either one of these offenses, guys. I mean, wow. When you really think about it, we could see 2 sort of not very good offenses, at least right now in the playoffs, the way they're playing, going up against a very, very tough Denver Broncos defense. Dog. It's going to be like it's early 2000s or the late 90s or the early 90s or the 80s and 70s. If we get to that kind of game, we're going to have defense versus defense pretty much with like, oh, let's see who can get the most points who can get the most points scored on field goals on offense. Jeez, dude. Wow, man. So here we go. Ball at the 41-yard line now for C.J. Stroud. And Nick Chubb's in the backfield. Chubb with the handoff. Chubb, right side, breaks the tackle, stays on his feet, and gets up near the 45-yard line. A nice run there for Nick Chubb. So 2nd down and 6, I believe, coming up here. And they'll mark it 2nd down and 7.
The defense is continuing to just collapse on this offense, and we saw one shot that Stroud had.
So here we go, 2nd down and 7. And C.J. Stroud now under center. A jumbo set here for the Texans. Chubb in the backfield once again. Play action here. Pressure coming. Stroud steps up in the pocket. Throws. It's tipped and almost intercepted again. And oh my goodness, this Patriots secondary has been all around the football here today. And we see on that one, they get there and that one goes up into the air after the tip pass and it falls incomplete. Intended for Hutchinson, number 19. He's got a nice in route here. Davis breaks on it, and Carlton Davis almost comes up with the interception. So now 3rd down and 7 here for Texans. C.J. Stroud in the shotgun here. And now we go, Stroud. Pressure coming, steps up in the pocket, right side. And oh my goodness, looking for a flag. And there's one. It's going to be pass interference on the defense. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
And he is.
So we see there Davis grabbing the arm of Higgins there. And that's going to be pass interference every time.
position. Stroud thought there was a hold as well. He saw the flag. He likes it. But that's what Nick Caley, the offensive coordinator, that's what he's thinking. Hey, let's get a deep shot. I just think if they do some kind of double move in the middle of the field, the way these safeties...
Oh, come on, Davis. You were grabbing his arm. Quit your whining. So 1st and 10 now for the Texans offense at the 35-yard line. Stroud in the shotgun here, looking to throw. Stroud, plenty of time, gets rid of it left side. Oh, right through the hands of his tight end, Stover. And you have got to grab that if you're the tight end, number 87 there. And, man, Stroud, good pass, thrown right to his open wide out there. The tight end not able to bring that one in. And you see Stover right there gets his hands up and just out of his outstretched hands, man. It bounces right off of him. Crazy. Crazy, dude. So here we go, guys. 2nd down and 7. C.J. Stroud in the shotgun. It's now a 5 wide receiver set with Nick Chubb coming out of the backfield. New England is showing blitz here. They rush 4. Stroud under pressure, gets away. No, he can't. He goes down for the sack. And C.J. Stroud gets destroyed there on that play. And that's going to be a sack and 3rd down and long coming up for the Patriots. And not a good sign, though. One of the New England defenders is down on the ground. He does get up here, it looks like, but now he's back down to a knee. So excellent play here by this New England defense. As you can see, C.J. Stroud looking to step up in the pocket here. Kayson gets right there to the quarterback's feet, and then a defender almost brings him down, and as Stroud breaks out of that tackle, 2 more defenders get there and tackle down the Texans quarterback.
And not honoring anybody running past them.
So they'll check on Jennings. We'll take a break. It'll be 3rd down and long.
So we're going to take a little injury timeout here as they check out Jennings, who was hurt on the play for New England. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. So, guys, here we got some big football news here to report here for you guys. Looks like the U.S. President Donald Trump is set to sign an executive order granting the Army-Navy game an exclusive 4-hour window. The decision comes amid talks of expanding the college football playoff to 16 teams, and Trump wants the game to stand alone. He says, and I quote, "The Army-Navy game is one of the greatest American traditions, unmatched patriotism, courage, and honor. This is a credible condition that is now an incredible tradition that is now at risk of being pushed aside for more college football playoff games and big TV money. Not anymore." Love to see that, man. That Army-Navy game definitely needs to stand out like it always has, man. That's been a staple for a lot of people, a lot of college football fans. All right, appreciate you guys. Just seeing if we got any more news and notes here in this one. I think that's about it. All right, we're getting ready to come back out onto the field. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's been a terrific live stream thus far, guys, and it's been all because of you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Mr. Johnny, I love the last Army-Navy game, man. And Joe, what's going on, man? We're doing good. Thank you, Lee. So Stroud here on 3rd and 13, looking to throw right side, and it's caught, maybe? I think they said it was caught. Hutchinson, I think, was able to corral that one, but it's still going to be 4th down and long. So the Texans will have to settle for a field goal attempt here, and yes, nice catch by Hutchinson as he corrals that one. That'll definitely be a catch. So 4th down and 8 after the gain there of about 5. So Fairbairn with the snow coming down here late in the 3rd quarter. It's a 51-yard attempt. This could be big for the Texans here. And the kick is up. It's wobbly, but it's got it good. And the 51-yard field goal from the Houston Texans kicker, Fabian, gets them within distance here. It's now a 5-point game. And for the Texans, you have got to be happy about this, man. You are still in this game, even with the 5 turnovers you have. This is incredible. And guys, I got to say this too. The Patriots need to get their act together here on offense, because if you lose this game with your defense getting 5 turnovers, I can't remember the last time I seen a playoff team lose when their defense gets more than 4 turnovers. I can't even remember seeing a game like that, guys. This is incredible. This is incredible. So 1:32 left to go here in this one. Let's give you guys an update on the score. All right, so here we go. And we'll see a return here to about the 29. So decent return. We'll see New England come back out on offense. So that last drive there for the Texans, it was a 6-play, 26-yard drive. And we see there they were able to get the 51-yard field goal there on that play. So here we go, Drake May, play action, looking, gets it to his tight end. That's Austin Hooper, who comes off of the block into the flat, and he gets a nice gain there of 14 yards. His first catch of this playoff matchup. And you see here 7 first downs for New England compared to 14 to the Texans. It's a miracle right now that New England's still leading this football game.
What was Josh McDaniel and Drake May going to do with it? That's a good start, picking up a new set of downs. To go back to what Laura was talking about, it certainly becomes...
So 1st and 10 now here for the Patriots. Handoff. No, play action here for Drake May. Looking, he's going to roll around and goes down for the sack. And Hunter hunts his quarterback there and brings down the New England Patriots quarterback Drake May for the sack. So that could be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And you see Hunter here taking his sweet time, making a quick play to get around the left tackle and gets to the quarterback. A nice hit as well as Drake May tried to scramble around and make something happen there. But now nearing the end here, I formation, Drake May under center, ball at the 43-yard line here. May could be trying to draw him off sides, and I think he will. But at the end of the quarter here, that's going to be it, guys. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter here. New England leads this one 21-16 over Houston.
It's a 5-point game. 8 turnovers in this divisional playoff. The 4th quarter we go.
Take me home. No love. Take me home. If you remember. All right, thank you, everybody. There's your updated score pinned in the chat for everyone. Man, we've got an incredible 4th quarter coming up here. Let's hope the Texans can keep it close. I can't believe we cooked by the Seahawks. Yeah, DB, sorry to hear that, man. Tough season for the 49ers to go out like that. What's up, Mr. Johnny Gunn? I'm hoping the Texans win. I'm tired of the same old teams competing for a Super Bowl. I can understand that, man. CJ's sitting in there. He doesn't care about the outcome. Man, I'm planning. I'll tell you what, man. I feel bad for CJ, dude. He is getting blown up almost every single play and still somehow trying to find a way to, get this offense going here in the second half. Already 2 field goals. It looks like this Texans offense may have been able to get something going here. Phil Collins, so underrated, dude. I love me some Phil Collins, man. Yeah, sloppy game for both teams, absolutely. Spooky Crazy, welcome back, man. Let's go Houston from Spooky Crazy. Appreciate you, Keith. Thank you, man. A big kick in the weather, too, Planet. You're right about that, brother. Right about that. The last Army-Navy game was pretty good, says Mr. Johnny Gunn. I agree with that, man. I think that game needs to stand out. It's always a really competitive game from both of those teams, at least most years, and I love that tradition. So, all right, looks like we're pretty much caught up there with the comments. Welcome, there we go. Ralph, how we doing, man? Good job, Timbo. Appreciate you there, Ralph. Lee, what's going on, man? Both offenses have been stuck. Lee, you're right about that, man. I'm a little surprised to see what New England has been doing. It's almost been lackluster, if you will, like trying to make sure that Drake May doesn't make any more mistakes here. And if you're me, that's no way to play if you're an offense. Right now, I'm thinking both of these teams, the way their defenses are playing, it's going to come down to which defense I think just takes over this game right now. And it's looking like the Texans defense right now, compared to what we've seen in that third quarter, New England couldn't get anything going in that third quarter. Very close game, guys. Small edits. I've not seen that show yet, but it should be a good one to check out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the start of the fourth quarter. And Drake May, quick throw, gets it out to Stevenson. Nice stiff arm from Stevenson. But how about the defender for Houston? Number 39 gets stiff armed to the ground and still finds a way to bring down the running back, folks. And there's the big news, guys. Jarrett Stidham, in his 7th NFL season, is expected to start the AFC Championship game. He's 1-3 in 4 career starts. The last time he attempted a pass was back in 2023 in Week 18. So here we go. 1 for 10 on third downs. Drake May in the shotgun. Third down and long, right side. And it's batted down, looking for a flag. And there's one coming in late. And New England's going to benefit off of this PI call. As Stingley Jr. was grabbing on the receiver. And it's a good call there from the refs. And Stingley grabbing the shoulder pad, taking down the receiver. And that's clearly a PI call there.
That's just the second target against Derek Stingley in this ball game. He is not giving
So first down and 10 now after the penalty. And New England trying to take advantage of the penalty marker there as this one gets them across midfield to the 38-yard line. So Drake May under center here. 2 receivers. Handoff. Henderson in the backfield. Bounces to the right side. And Henderson gets a decent gain on that play.
His way to the 32, a gain of 6. Dylan Horton made that tackle. Patriots trying to get something going for Josh McDaniels.
Well, Ralph will think too. Some people have been saying I've been behind. So, Tim, your style's infectious. Keep it up, big man. You rock. Richard Workman, appreciate you, man. Big shout out to you, man. What's up, Dustin? Welcome back. So, Drake May under center. Second down and 4. Ball at the 32-yard line here. Handoff. Henderson blown up in the backfield by number 39. And Al Shazier. Oh, my goodness. What a play from this Texans defense as they get in the backfield before Henderson could even do anything with the football. As you see here, Henderson takes the draw play or the dive play, and right there through the running lane comes number 39, and a terrific play made by this Texans defense. So third down and 5. Drake May in the shotgun here. New England needs a conversion. They're at the 33-yard line now. And it's 4 wide receivers, 3 of them spread out to the left. Anderson gets a nice jump. May looking downfield. He's got a man, and it's caught. What a grab for the touchdown. Patriots! That was a one-handed sick grab from Keyshawn Boguet. The 32-yard throw by Drake May. But what a grab. One hand brings it in, corrals it, but oh no, did that hit the ground? Did that ball hit the ground? Oh my goodness, this is going to be a catch for now. There's the replay. The ball hit the ground. Are they going to call this incomplete? We've got to see a review, folks. What an effort for the receiver, Boguet. He catches it one hand, corrals it into his chest, but I think the ball may have hit the ground. Will they call this a touchdown, or will it be turnover from the replay review? I'm excited to see what's going to happen with this. What a catch! And there looks like the ball hits the ground, but he's holding it. The ball does hit the ground, but he's holding it with one hand. This is the biggest call of the game here, folks. We're going to have to wait and see coming back from commercial break as they review this touchdown. Holy smokes! And what possibly is the biggest play of this game? They got to review it, guys. It's a one-handed, stretched-out grab by Boguet. As he brings it in, the ball moves around, and you see him corral it with the one hand, but the ball does hit the ground. And do they count it as a touchdown? I don't know, guys. This is too close to call. This is too close to call. Guys, in the chat, I want to see you hit that like button, and you guys got to tell me, was it a catch? Was it a catch, folks? I don't know. I don't know, man. This is too close to call. This is way too close to call. I do not want to be this head referee right now. I do not want to be the people in New York right now. This one looks like it could go either way, folks. If they ruled this a catch, I would agree that it's a catch. If they rule this incomplete, I would have to agree it's incomplete. It is that close right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Ty, we are getting a video review right now during this commercial break. Oh my goodness, dude. This is nuts. This is freaking nuts. Right now it does say touchdown is upheld. The touchdown is upheld, and it's a touchdown, New England. Oh my goodness. What a play. A 32-yard bomb from Drake May. And with that touchdown pending the extra point, the Patriots increase their lead here in the fourth quarter. Whoa! What a catch, ladies and gentlemen. Damn! Guys, what an effort there by Boguet to get to that football. Keyshawn with the diving grab. Wow. That has got to be one of the biggest catches I have ever seen in the playoffs. His first career one-handed catch. The extra point is good. Yikes. Wow, and with the 12-point lead, that could be all the Patriots need here to win this football game. And Stingley Jr., the all-pro defensive back, one-on-one with Boguet, gets beat right off the line. And even though he's kind of holding the arm, that's Boguet able to make the one-handed catch for the touchdown, New England. Wow, dude. That was an unreal catch there, folks. Unreal. And Ralph, you may be right, man. This game may be over now. Patriots fans cannot believe what they just witnessed. Richard, appreciate you, dog. Thank you guys so much for all the positivity in the chat, man. Timbo, don't have the heart to attack. We need you, buddy. Hey, appreciate you, dog. Heck yeah, guys. What you thought that was a good call for the touchdown? Yeah, here we go, man.
NBC.
Yeah, the way the offenses are playing, Lee, yep, this could be a chance, dude. Could be a chance. Keith, appreciate you, brother, representing and holding it down in the chat for us, man. Woo! All right, so we'll see a return here for the Texans. They get it out to the 20, and he's trying to make something happen, but it only get it to about the 22-yard line. So first down and 10 coming up now for C.J. Stroud and the Texans offense. And for Stroud, he's got to make something happen here on this drive.
First half was rough with the 4 interceptions.
Oh, yeah, Ty, I'm sure some people feel bad for Josh Allen, and let me be one of the people that tell you I don't. And the reason why I don't feel bad for Josh Allen, when you turn the ball over that many times, brother, I'm sorry. No matter what happens at the end of that game, you just don't deserve to win that football game. And, hey, if you're an MVP, a leader, you can't turn the football over like that. So first and 10, ball here at the 23-yard line. Stroud tosses it to Woody Marks, left side. Woody's got some lane here, runs over a defender, and gets about 7 yards on that carry. So second down and short coming up now for the Texans. And, oh, boy, Carlton Davis slow to get up there for New England. So we'll see what happens with him. And, guys, thank you so much, man. We've got over 80 people here on the live stream. Don't forget, guys, to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And you guys already see here, 41 rushing yards in the second half has been a hell of a difference here for the Texans compared to only 8 rushing yards in the first half. So here's second down and 6. Ball at the 27-yard line. Stroud in the shotgun here. It's a 3-wide receiver set. Looking to throw here. Blitz coming. They pick it up. Stroud looking downfield. A big throw. He's got a man. Oh, incomplete. And they're looking for a flag. And they ain't going to get one. And Higgins almost makes an incredible catch coming back to the football. And I could have sworn there was some illegal contact there from Gonzalez as we finally see the replay here. 81 comes back to the football. Gonzalez does turn his head. No. A great no call there by the referees and a great coverage. But oh no, on the other side of the field, they missed a holding call on Hutchinson. And the Texans are pissed off about that.
Quarterback defending and ran into Jaden Higgins, who was coming back for the throw, but no flag.
Wow.
And a timeout is taken by the Texans on offense before the play clock expires.
Ralph, I think there's a good chance they might consider it, but they've got to have another coach in mind if they get rid of McDermott because he's been way too good. In my opinion, though, he's definitely not been able to get it done in the playoffs. It's just my opinion. And guys, don't forget, Saturday at 2 p.m. on January 31st will be the WWE Royal Rumble. Can't wait to bring that for you guys. It's going to be pretty awesome. All right, so third down and 6 coming up here now for the Texans offense. And the snow's starting to come down quite a bit here in Foxborough. And now C.J. Stroud in the shotgun. 3-wide receiver set. Nick Chubb in the backfield. Looking to throw here. Stroud. Decent protection. Scrambling to his right. Gets rid of it. And incomplete. And oh no, the tight end Stover may have hurt his knee on that play trying to come back to the football. And that's going to be incomplete. And Stover's in a lot of pain. And Stroud very inaccurate on that throw. And it's going to bring up 4th down and 6 for the Texans. And a tough play here as we see Stroud has time in the pocket, but he rolls to his right, finds the tight end open there. I think he just gets it to him a little late. And then, man, as Stover tries to come back to the football, he literally rolls his ankle and pops his knee. Man, that could be a big injury there for the Texans. Poor Stover, man. Hope he's okay. The tight end is down on the ground as we get to a injury timeout here, guys. That is a brutal, brutal injury there, right there, folks. Oh, my goodness. There's a Karen in here. Let's get rid of that. Ralph, appreciate you, man. You covering the Bears Rams? Heck yeah, we got Joe Drama. Yeah, man, we are doing the Rams Bear game right after this one, guys. And yep, you're right, Breaker. Break forever. I gotta tell you, man, the Texans are gonna have to go for it every way. All right. So look at that last drive there for New England. 6 plays, 71 yards, and the 32-yard touchdown pass gives New England the 28-16 lead here. And now, unfortunately, for the Texans offense, a quick 3-and-out here with just over 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And now looks like the Texans are going to have to punt it back to New England. All right, guys, getting back to the fourth quarter here. So we'll see a punt coming up now for the Texans.
Incomplete on third down on a ball that again got away from C.J. Stroud. Stover hurt. Here's the punt by Townsend. And it's going to stop.
And what a play made by the special teams for the Texans as a player saves it from going into the end zone, and that's going to be touchdown inside the 5-yard line.
How many times do you see guys get down here in this situation and they just totally lose it, and then it ends up being a touchback? Great job by him.
So a great play there by the special teams for Houston as he saves that football from going into the end zone. And it's great effort in there. Oh, man, missed another holding call. Did the referees on the guy who saved that play. And terrific play by Smith, number 11. And now the ball's going to be placed at the 4-yard line here for the Patriots offense. And this could be the opportunity the Texans need. A strip sack here could lead to a defensive touchdown. So I formation here for Drake May under center. Hands it off Stevenson right side. And man, he's got a nice gain on that play. So a gain of 8 sets up second down and 2.
Yeah, I'll say. They go 2 back and they just turn around.
And there's some people taking their shirts off in the snow. Yeah, I'm not one of those people. Forget that.
See the look on D'Amico Ryans.
All right, appreciate you guys hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So now here we go, second down and 2 for the Patriots. They're trying to get something going here on offense after that successful drive here on the last play, on the last possession. So I formation here, Drake May under center. He's going to hand it off to Stevenson again on the right side. Stevenson almost breaks a tackle, but gets across to the 18-yard line, and that's going to be a first down, Patriots. So a nice run there by Stevenson as the Patriots try to run this clock down. That's got to be their focus here on this possession. Take as much time off of the clock as humanly possible. And the Patriots are 28-1 all-time when leading by 8+ points in the fourth quarter. The last time they lost was in 1976 to the Raiders. So first and 10, I formation here for Drake May under center at the 18-yard line. Hands off to Stevenson, right side. Another run right to that right side of the D-line. And once again, Stevenson has success. It almost looks like they had the same rushing play 3 plays in a row. And that one goes for a decent gain of 8 yards.
And for me, I've certainly experienced it with a big physical offensive line and, of course, handing the ball off to the all-time leading rusher in Emmitt Smith. And once those guys start to come off the ball and they get movement, especially now.
So second down and 1. It was a gain of 9 on that play. And now I formation once again. Drake May under center, handoff, same play. Stevenson almost breaks loose. He gets across the 30, and that's another first down, New England. And a great play there as the Patriots continue to mark time off that clock here. We're now under 9.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. New England with a 12-point lead here as they try to put away this football game. And a crazy back-and-forth game this has been here in this one. And Ramondre Stevenson giving this team what they needed, a running game here in the second half, coming back off that eye injury in the first half. And now Henderson in the backfield, the rookie. So a handoff here, left side. Henderson's got some room. He gets a nice run on first down, a gain of about 5 or 6. Sets up second down here for New England. And we're under 9 minutes to go. Drake May keeping the offense going and confident here.
I guarantee you he's loving every minute of it. You know, at his core, this is what he's about. Running the football, mashing people up front.
So now second down and 4. As head coach Mike Vrabel looks onward here, the snow continuing to come down here in Foxborough. And here, Drake May under center, I formation handoff, Henderson right side, and that one's blown up in the backfield by Speed. Number 45, the linebacker, gets there to make the tackle in the backfield, and it's going to set up third down and long. So 3rd and 7, a loss of 2 yards, and this Texan defense continues to play their asses off. And we'll see if it pays off here. And now after this next snap, there'll be under 8 minutes to go here in this one. And only 2 for 11 on third down in this game. Drake May in the shotgun here. 4 wide receiver set, looking to throw here. May right side, it's caught. And Stephon Diggs with the clutch grab, and he's got enough for a first down, Patriots. And a nice throw from Drake May. Diggs wide open on the curl route. He was lined up in the slot on the right side of the formation. He's one-on-one with the defender, number 39. He was in good coverage there, but a terrific route and a better throw from Drake May gives the Patriots enough for the first down. So that's a gain of 14 yards on that play.
Extra offensive lineman back in, Thayer Munford.
So now here, handoff, Stevenson, blown up in the backfield by Petrie, number 5, with the tackle for loss, and what a great play from the Houston defense that continues to make plays here in this one. Petrie gets there in the backfield along with 3 other Texan defenders. And man, this Texans defense has been outstanding here today, guys. So second down and 12. Less than 7 minutes to go now in the fourth quarter. May under center, I formation here once again. Stevenson in the backfield. The ball at the 44-yard line. Another handoff. Stevenson cuts back to the right side. Not much there for the Patriots running back. He'll get it up to the 48-yard line right near midfield, but it'll bring up third down once again on this drive as New England continues to take time off this clock here in the fourth quarter. When we make this next snap, we'll be under 6 minutes to go here. Already 8 rushes and only 1 pass here on this drive. And oh boy, now it looks like Henderson's being looked at by the trainers on the sideline. Hopefully the rookie running back's okay for New England. So Hunter now looking for a sack. Blitz coming for the Texans downfield, and we see a big throw behind the receiver. And that's an excellent play there to set up fourth down and 8 as the incomplete pass will bring out the punting unit for New England, who's now 2 for 12 on third down, or 3 for 12, or 3 for 13, my apologies, on third down in this game. Lassiter with great coverage on that play. Ooh, maybe not. He may have got away with a holding call. So now here we go. Fourth down and 8. Patriots will punt it back to the Texans offense. And Texans, they're going to have to score on this next drive to have a chance of coming back in this one. A decent punt here. New England trying to pin them deep. And a fair catch made at the 12-yard line. And that's where the Texans will take over on offense. And wow, guys, what an incredible back and forth game here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for an awesome play calling, Tim, says Steve. Appreciate you, Steve. Thank you, man. Dustin Adams, welcome back, brother. How we doing? I don't know how the college players can get tackled with their jersey up. Yeah, I don't know either. So 1st and 10, Stroud in the shotgun. Looking to throw here. Left side, it's incomplete. Looking for, I believe that was his tight end. It'll be 2nd down and 10. So Stroud has not had a lot of time to throw the football here today. That was Bryant, the intended target there of the tight end, number 88. It was a good curl right there. And oh, some contact there from Woodson. Looking for a flag, but none thrown. So 2nd down and 10. Stroud in the shotgun, looking to throw. 4-man rush. Stroud gets it, completes it to the tight end. Bryant with a nice catch and run. That's a gain of 9. It'll be 3rd down and 1 now for the Texans. See, on 3rd and 1 here, man, if you're me, I just hand it off to Nick Chubb here. Hand it off to Nick Chubb. Get the 1st down. Chubb is in there. No, it's Woody Marks, actually. So Stroud in the shotgun looking to throw. Completes it to the tight end. Bryant with another catch. Gets up to the 30-yard line here. So a nice gain and a 1st down for the Texans. So the Texans are in the 2-minute drill now, getting right back to the line of scrimmage once again. Looking to throw. Stroud in the shotgun. Plenty of time. Steps up in the pocket. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. And he just throws that one away. So Stroud hit after the throw. No flag. But 2nd down and 10. So it's 1st and 9-yard catch from Bryant, and then that followed with a 6-yard catch on 3rd and 1, and then led to that incomplete pass. So now Stroud coming out here on 2nd down and 10 for the Texans offense. Heck yeah, thank you, Richard. So 2nd down and 10. Stroud looking to throw, pressure coming, gets rid of it, it's tipped! And the intended receiver was Hutchinson, but Gonzalez makes a terrific play on the ball to back that one down, and it's incomplete. As we look at the replay here, Gonzalez one-on-one with Hutchinson. Hutchinson gets inside, but a nice play there to recover is Gonzalez, and man, perfect play. Getting his hand in there and knocking that ball down before the receiver had a chance to make the grab. So 8 tackles here today, 1 forced fumble, and 1 pass batted down now for Gonzalez. And in the shotgun here, Stroud at the 29-yard line, 3rd down and 10. Looking to throw, under pressure, Stroud steps up in the pocket, but he's going to go down for the sack. And New England may have put the final nail in the coffin with that sack by their defense. And we'll have to see if the Texans are going to try to go for it here. But it's 4th down and 18. Yikes. Yeah, guys, we are calling the Bears-Rams game after this one. And man, guys, tough game here for the Texans. Their offense just not able to get anything going here thus far in the 4th quarter. And it's been a tough go of it for C.J. Stroud. And it's going to be tough to see this Texans defense, as good as they've played, be knocked out of the playoffs here in this one. And Jones with a decent return. He gets out of bounds. So we'll see Drake May with just over 4 minutes to go here in this game come back out on offense. And C.J. Stroud with those 4 interceptions in the first half really have not been able to overcome that, especially with that pick 6 there by Jones. And then 3 pass TDs from Drake May have most certainly benefited him, especially after the 4 fumbles that he's had and the 2 lost fumbles that he's had there for the Patriots. And even though the Patriots offense could have definitely ran a little bit more efficiently throughout this game, it's Drake May who has held it down here in the second half, keeping calm. And you can see C.J. Stroud frustrated on the sideline there for the Texans. So 1st and 10, 4 minutes to go here. Handoff, Stevenson, right side. Stevenson got a lane, cuts back inside and stays down as he gets a gain of about 8 or 9 yards on that carry. And he'll keep the clock running, staying in bounds here. We're under 4 minutes to go now in this one. And the Texans only got 1 timeout left. So that's not going to really cut it here. And they do call their final timeout now. Not really going to make much of a difference. What's up, Ralph? Big Timbo is the best on the internet calling games. Hit that live button, hit that like button and subscribe button, folks. Show him some support. Thank you. Appreciate you, Ralph. Good play-by-play calling, man. Keep it up and semi-focused. Heck yeah, appreciate you there, sissy. How we doing, brother? Keith, man, Tim is the greatest commentator on YouTube. Appreciate you, Keith. Thank you so much, man. They had snow in the Panhandle of Florida this morning. Oh, crap. And we see Stevenson on the carry. He gets a nice gain right there near the first down marker. And he should have enough for a first down, Patriots. And now we are seeing the New England offense try to run out this clock here. We're under 3.5 minutes to go. And by the time they snap this football, we'll be near 3 minutes to go here on first down and 10. And this could be the end of the game here, folks. Well, what's up there? We got Fun Bubble. Hey, Sir Tim, will Rams win today? I have the Rams. I have picked them for that matchup, but I think it's going to be a close one, especially with the weather expected there at Soldier Field. So we see a hike here, but wait a minute. We've got a timeout here for New England with 3:09 remaining. As we see here, Mike Vrabel doesn't like what he sees there. So with just over 3 minutes to go here in this one, guys, the Patriots trying to put this one away. Lee, I appreciate you, dog. Thank you so much, man. I need the Pats to lose by 30. Well, Castanova, that's not going to happen, man. I'm sorry. Oh, boy. Yikes. And his name's CJ? Oh, boy. That's not good. Yeah, the CJ who played today didn't have a good game. No, it was not a good game. No. All right, guys, with this possibly being a victory, right? This could be very interesting, right? Because Seattle, we know, is already in the NFC Championship game. So let's look at these two scenarios here, right? The Seattle Seahawks against the Denver Broncos. The last time we seen that was when Peyton Manning was the quarterback and they got blown out by the Seahawks. And then also the last time we seen the Patriots versus the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. That was an astounding Super Bowl where the Patriots were able to get the better of the Seahawks. So a good run there from Stevenson, but it's stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. So second down and long coming up here for the Patriots, but we are under 3 minutes to go here in this football game. Yep, definitely start warming up the bus, man, without a doubt. Never saw this happening with the Patriots. What? All right, appreciate you, Keith. Yep, we'll try to get to our stat recap here, guys, and with what we're seeing here, guys, and how the play clock is running down for New England, I'm pretty sure we can get started with that stat recap here. So we got a jumbo set, I formation here, handoff, Stevenson, right side, nowhere to go, stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but that play will take us to the 2-minute warning. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get to our stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Patriots, but they'll take this all the way to the 2-minute warning here, guys. So we're pretty much... this game's pretty much about over, I would think. I'm going to wait a little bit, guys, before we get to the stat recap. We might see some more stats here after the 2-minute warning. But ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the 2-minute warning here in this AFC Divisional round matchup for the 2026 NFL playoffs. The Patriots lead by 12 at the 2-minute warning in the 4th quarter, and New England looks to punch their ticket to Denver to Mile High Stadium to take on the Denver Broncos. It'll be the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed in the AFC battling it out next week to determine who will be the representative of the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. And guys, I'm telling you right now, good luck to Jared Stidham and that Denver Broncos offense. Woo! The way New England played today on defense, it's going to be a long game for that Denver Broncos offense. But in that same regard, with the way we've seen the Patriots offense play the last couple of weeks, with Drake May being a little loosey-goosey with the football and the many turnovers that they have contributed to helping out the other team, I'm telling you now, guys, Denver's going to have a slight chance in this game if their defense can force turnovers, and we know they can get to the quarterback. So really, the defense for the Denver Broncos is going to have a lot of pressure on their shoulders to carry this team against a New England Patriots team that's going to be tough to beat at the end of the day, even with them being the road team in this one. So the atmosphere, I imagine, at Mile High Stadium is going to be absolutely insane, but I am just really scratching my head on how is this Denver Broncos offense going to get anything going against this tough New England Patriots defense with Jared Stidham as their starting quarterback? That just baffles the mind when you think about it, guys. GP Pride, what's going on, man? So I root for the Lions. I wouldn't say like I'm a diehard Lions fan. I'm a diehard Bucks fan. That's the team I'm going to root for no matter what game it is. For the Lions, I've sort of rooted for them and cheered for them since I moved to the state of Michigan from the state of Florida. So kind of always rooted for them. And then because I'm from Florida, I've always rooted for the Jaguars or the Dolphins. But the Buccaneers are my team. That's who I'm a diehard fan of. I would see anybody else, more of a casual fan or, that sort of deal. I'd like the Bears to win now and Buffalo Bills are out. Yeah, that sucks, man. Unless they get Peyton Manning out of retirement, says Planet Shark. Yeah, that would be very, very tough. My money's on the Patriots next week, says Break Forever. Hell yeah, man. All right, thank you guys as we see play action here from Drake May rolling to his right downfield and incomplete. Looking for Austin Hooper, and now with the minute 54 to go, it'll be 4th down and 10 for New England. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions or shout outs, or you'd like to just help donate and support the channel, make sure you guys hit me up with those super chats here on the live stream. You guys can also donate or sign up for channel memberships by checking out my YouTube channel, Tim Reynolds Show. I really appreciate you guys hanging out here for this awesome live stream play-by-play. And New England with the 28-16 lead, they'll punt it here with a minute 50 something to go, and we'll see a big punt. Noel with the catch. He's going to try to get it up the field to the 27, and a minute 45 to go here for the Texans. 12-point lead for the Patriots. So, all right, guys, appreciate you. How do you like the Atlanta Falcons' new head coach having to face Mayfield twice a year? Yeah, John Stewart, I'm not too worried about it, to be honest with you. Although, I think Kevin Stefanski is really happy he's got that job. I mean, with the way that offense could look, with the way he calls offense, could be pretty good. So Stroud in the shotgun, looking to throw here, gets it to his running back. Woody Marks over the middle. He gets enough for the 1st down inside the 40 to the 41-yard line. But the clock will continue to tick here with the Texans having no timeouts remaining. So getting back up to the line of scrimmage here, Stroud, after that gain of 10, gets it up, looking to throw here, steps up in the pocket, gets rid of it, gets it to the tight end, Bryant trying to get out of bounds, and he does. So that will stop the clock with 1:19 remaining. So 2nd down play, and the Texans are the only team to not play in a conference championship game since 1970. They're 0 for 6 in the divisional round, and they're going to drop to 0-7 in the divisional round here after this matchup today. Please donate to Tim's Dr. Pepper Fund. Oh, appreciate you, Keith. And now blitz coming. Stroud throws it incomplete behind the receiver, Noel. So 3rd down and 4 coming up now for the Texans. What's up, Pats guy? Pats all the way, baby. Let's go. Heck yeah, man. Zach's a Lion fan. What's up, dude? Who's your favorite college team? That would be the Florida Gators there, Zach. Hope you're doing good. I like Syracuse University, says Ralph, but oh, man. Well, yeah, they've been a little bit up and down last couple of years, Syracuse, huh? All right, so here we go. 3rd down and 4. Stroud in the shotgun, looking to throw. 4-man rush for the Patriots. Gets rid of it. Off the hands of the tight end, Bryant, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 4. And for the Texans, this will be the last play possibly of their season on offense. And, man, a tough game thus far for this Texans team. Their defense played outstanding. But unfortunately for the Texans offense, they couldn't overcome the turnovers here. And I'd imagine they're probably going to see some change at the offensive coordinator again. Oh, awesome, Zach, a Michigan fan. Gator says Dragon Ball. And on 4th down and 4 here, I believe we've got a timeout by New England. So 1:11 to go here in this 4th quarter. And guys, I guess we'll start to get to here through the stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's start with the New England Patriots here as we wait to see this 4th down and 4 play from the Texans. Drake May, 16 for 27 for 179 yards, 3 touchdown passes, and 1 interception. But for Drake May, he also had 4 fumbles in this one, 2 of those lost. So the Texans defense really came to play, sacking the quarterback 5 times in this one. But the Patriots were able to overcome that. As we see Ramondre Stevenson with 16 carries for 70 yards. He really stepped it up in the second half to help out this Patriots run game. As we see Travion Henderson with 12 carries for 25 yards as well. 107 rushing yards as a team for New England in this game. So Stroud in the shotgun on 4th and 4. This is the last play of the season for the Texans offense. Stroud steps up in the pocket, throws downfield. He's got a man. It's caught. Oh no, he drops it. Hutchinson can't come up with the grab. And that's going to be the game, folks. And what an attempt for the Texans to get the ball downfield. And now the crowd gets to go home. And it's going to be a victory here for New England. And we see Keyshawn Boguet with 3 catches for 75 yards for New England. And how about Spillane, the linebacker, coming up with a great play to knock that football out. And we see Keyshawn Boguet with 3 catches for 75 yards and a touchdown. Stephon Diggs with 4 catches for 40 yards and a touchdown. And Mario Douglas with 2 catches for 36 yards and a touchdown for New England. An impressive victory for the Patriots in this one. Looking at the team stats here, New England with 13 first downs. They are only 3 for 14 on 3rd down in this one and 1 for 2 on 4th down. So that Texans defense deserves a lot of credit. 248 yards of total offense here for the Patriots, and what was a big victory for them, even though with the 3 turnovers. And then, guys, we look at C.J. Stroud and the Texans offense here. Stroud went 20 for 47 for 212 yards, 1 passing touchdown, but 4 interceptions that were costly. Woody Marks with 14 carries for only 17 yards and a bad fumble here. And we see the New England Patriots will advance to their first AFC Championship game since 2018, where they will take on the Denver Broncos. Your final in this one, guys, once again, the Houston Texans 16, the New England Patriots 28. And we see here only 48 total yards rushing for the Texans in this game. Jaden Higgins with 6 catches for 59 yards. Dalton Schultz with 2 catches for 47 yards. Xavier Hutchinson with 4 catches for 44 yards. And we've seen Harrison Bryant with 3 catches for 21 yards. And Christian Kirk with 2 catches for 20 yards and a touchdown. And that was about it for the Texans, guys. As we see here, they had 16 first downs, 3 more than New England. 7 for 17 on 3rd down and were 1 for 2 on 4th down. But only 241 total yards of offense in this one. And the 5 turnovers on the game proved to be very costly for the Texans, as the Patriots once again get the victory in this one. Your final, Patriots 28, the Texans 16. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. I really appreciate you guys hanging around here, man. And Zach, I do watch baseball every once in a while, but not really. But I appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I think we finally reached 100 likes on the live stream. Let's go. And thank you guys for hanging out here for this live play-by-play for the AFC Divisional Round playoffs here in the NFL, with this live play-by-play right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you guys up in just a few minutes for the NFC Divisional Round matchup, where we will find out which one of those teams punches their ticket to Seattle to take on the number 1 seed Seahawks when the Los Angeles Rams take on the Chicago Bears. Thank you guys once again for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Continue to support the channel any way you guys can, and we'll see you coming up next. Peace.